EmceeTV.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy, that motherfucker Steve. You watching EmceeTV, the podcast, coming at you live from Lightroom Studios in Des Moines, Iowa. As always, I got with me my bro.
This your boy, Bigg Ray West, B-I-double-G, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the coast, you know?
And tonight's extra special guest on the podcast is my man.
Exo152, peace, y'all. What up?
Hey, appreciate you coming through,
Yeah,
bro.
no doubt. Thank
Real
y'all
talk.
for having me. Word up. Word up.
So real quick while we talk, I'm just going to blast the link out on my Facebook. Appreciate everybody chiming in tonight and checking out the pod. For any of the new viewers, feel free to hit that bell up there so you get the notifications when we drop something. And, smash that thumbs up real quick one time, too, because it helps us out a little bit.
And I'm going to do the same as well. So give us a minute. We're just getting started, man. Tune in. Take a seat. You know what I'm saying? Roll up, pour a drink, get ready. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
We're going to get
Y'all
the
can
link out
smoke
there.
for me.
No doubt, right?
Get the link rolling. There it is on mine.
Yeah, we look good.
I'm going to send
good.
it to you right now.
Do that, bro.
All right, so I'm going to kick it off with this real quick just because it's been on the tip of my brain. I already posted it on Facebook. All right, I don't know if y'all are into Kung Fu flicks like I am, but I'm a huge Kung Fu fan. You can't even say that fast. Kung Fu fan. Fucking slurring my words and shit. Kung Fu fan. And I do Taekwondo. I've been a fan ever since I was a little kid. You know what I mean? I was always into it. I was watching back. That was the late 80s, early 90s. You had the Steven Seagal, Mark for Death. You had the Jean-Claude Van Damme flicks, Bloodsport. You had all that shit. You know what I mean? And Bolo Young. I mean, it was mad action flicks. I mean, that was like the early 90s. That was the thing. So, you guys got who's your favorite Kung Fu actor?
For me, it had to be Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan. And I'm talking about 70s style, like, I'm a bit older, so I grew up in the era of Times Square where we go like 3 flicks for like $2. And we
Nice.
spend the whole day there and shit watching Kung Fu flicks type shit. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Man, I can't even stunt, dog. That's not even my playing field. I'm not even in that arena, dog. Kung Fu, when you put that title on it, that makes it difficult for me. But if we just got a broad and said action movies or something, I could probably give you somebody like, I'm a Steven Seagal guy for sure. You know what I'm saying? I grew up watching him kick ass.
He's a bad motherfucker.
Van Damme, you know what I'm saying? Shit, man. I ain't really do a lot of that, man. I'm a horror film guy, dog.
Okay.
I like the scary shit.
I was thinking that. So the homie Nuisance One is too out in Long Beach. So y'all gonna definitely connect on that manner for
I like
real.
the scary shit, man.
Yeah.
Scary shit.
Yeah, dog. I like that scary shit.
So I'm definitely a huge Kung Fu fan. You know what I mean? I was watching all the best of the best and all that shit back in the day. Even the Chuck Norris joints. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right.
See, my mom, she used to fuck with that Walker Texas Ranger shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he used to kick ass.
You know what I'm talking about? Hey, Walker Texas Ranger. Hey, nigga, hey. The only Kung Fu I know is Bruce Leroy and Sho'nuff. You know what I'm talking about?
There you go.
So I was definitely gonna say, my favorite was for the longest was Bruce Lee. You know what I mean? Without a doubt.
Lee.
I'm go ahead and jump in on this just to make sure we're looking good. Okay. It ain't gonna flip for me. It's gonna be difficult. For the longest, it was Bruce Lee. And, then Jet Li came along. You had the Romeo Must Die series. You know what I mean?
Nah, I fuck
DMX
with
was
some
up
Jet
in the
Li.
mix. You
I
know
fuck
what I
with
mean?
Jet Li.
And you can't go wrong with Jackie Chan. There was the Rush Hour flicks. You know what I mean? I was all over them joints.
See, I never consider none of that shit Kung Fu movies. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's action movies.
That is.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. But I mean, there was definitely some martial arts based.
Definitely. Yeah,
stunts
they was doing
and
Kung
what-
Fu.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, like Jackie Chan back in like Drunken Master and shit like that. That's Kung Fu shit.
For sure.
That's
For
Kung Fu
sure.
flicks,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you that.
For sure. That's what I consider Kung Fu flicks.
But-
And then, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, man, I've been revisiting it, and I forgot how much I really enjoy these fucking films.
Right.
So I fuck with this program called Plex, and it's you got to watch a commercial every once in a while, but it's free streaming. It's mostly old content and stuff like that. But they had this section called the Dojo, and it had all these old school flicks.
Dope.
And I went down memory lane. You know what I mean? Started watching Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee. But I gotta say, without a doubt, Donnie Yen for Ip Man. Ip Man was originally the dude that trained Bruce Lee. And he's like a Chinese legend that like I think he originally came up with Wing Chun, which was what Bruce Lee did. And his dad, or actually the dude Ip Man, was the one that trained Bruce Lee in like 1893. Or that was when that dude was born. You know what I mean? He trained Bruce Lee in China, and he was there through the ruling of when Japan came over and took over China and all that shit. Little history lesson in there.
Hello.
But yeah, man, Ip Man is probably the best kung fu film you could ever watch, and it's got English subtitle or English voiceovers. But the shit goes hard. It's hard in the paint. So that's my vote for the day.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know too much about that, man. I do know that that's where Wu-Tang come into play. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they go neck and neck. Kung fu and hip hop definitely got a strong bond.
Yeah, they do. I mean, it's like what the Wu-Tang cats say. They used to chill stop what they was doing, go upstairs. That was everybody in New York in that era.
Yeah,
I was doing it. Everybody on the block was doing it. We stopped what we was doing, go upstairs, watch the flick, come back downstairs, practice the moves we saw. That was it.
Yep.
So you saying that's what y'all was doing back there? What is your name? Where are you from? When you say back home and all that, where are you from, man?
Exo152. I'm from Harlem, New York.
Harlem, New York.
The West Side, not to be confused with that other
Talk
side.
that shit.
Hello. The West Side.
Hey, nigga, I'm putting it on a shirt now.
Word. Not from Spanish Harlem. I'm from the West Side.
Okay, so we got Exo152 from the West Side of Harlem.
Right.
Okay.
152nd and Broadway. That's hence the 152.
Okay,
name.
so that makes sense.
Word.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Okay, so why Iowa? You from Harlem? How long have you been in Iowa, and why Iowa?
Dude, I got to Iowa. I got to Iowa in I'd say the ending of 05, October 05.
Okay.
I got here on a transfer from work that I asked for because at the time New York was going through some shit, some changes, gentrification started coming in to play and shit like that. So I had to move from where I was at because the rent was gonna be crazy high. So at the time, my brother-in-law was staying out here at that time, and he told me, "Yo, why don't you come out here for a week?" I came out here, so the cost of living was dumb cheap compared to where I was at.
Hell yeah.
Moved out here, like 2 months later, I was here, and I've been here ever since. Damn it.
Okay, so let's talk about some of your musical backgrounds. What are you to hip hop? What is hip hop to you? You know what I'm saying?
Man, I breathe, eat, sleep, shit this, man.
Respect.
That's all I do. That's all I do, bro. I've been doing this shit since I was like 10, 11. I was buying records. Like, I used to get $1. I used to get $1. Rest in peace to my mom. I used to get $1 from my mom's every week. I got a twin sister, right? And me and my sister get $1 each.
Yeah.
Every Friday. And I go to the record store and get a 45 record. My sister go get candy or whatever. I go get a 45 record. Then with the quarter that was left over, I get a candy or whatever the fuck.
What records was you getting back then?
Oh, man. Back then, I'd say, Anita Howard, shit like that. Shit like Ring My Bell, songs like that. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like
James Brown.
Early 90s?
No, my man. We talking like
80s?
No, we talking like mid 70s.
Okay.
Yeah, we talking like mid 70s. You know what I'm saying? I'm 55.
He said, I've been in it for a minute.
Yeah, I've been here for a grip. Yeah, I'm talking like 70s and shit, 77, 76, 77, 78.
Okay. So that was when funk was still kind of
Yes,
heavy.
funk was heavy. I was definitely into funk. I was copping that Gap Band shit.
Yeah.
Talk your shit.
It hadn't quite
Charlie Wilson's still
gravitated
cracking
into hip hop
today,
yet.
nigga.
To this day. To this day.
Charlie Wilson's still cracking today.
Hell yeah, he's touring like a motherfucker right now as we speak.
As we speak. Shout out Uncle Charlie, man.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Okay, so you was catching records back then, and you was just listening to them? Or?
Yeah, I was just listening. I didn't even have my own turntable. I had my, I was using my parents' joint, the old joint. Remember the old joint that looked like a piece of furniture?
Yeah.
Damn joints. And I was trying to scratch on them shits, fucking up a fucking diamond needle and shit. That shit was crazy.
So what do you call yourself? What titles? Are you a producer? Are you a DJ? Are you a rapper? What are you in hip
Man,
hop?
I'll be honest with you. I've partaken in each of the elements.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? As a DJ, I'd say I consider myself a bedroom DJ. I never DJ'd at no park and no joint.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'll go in and I'll blend and I'll fucking do my shit with it. You know what I'm saying? It's to keep me busy and my mind going. And sometimes I'll catch that record and it'll get me motivated to start a beat. You know what I'm saying? I've done graffiti.
Okay.
I started tagging. Actually, that was the first element I partook in.
Oh, so you should probably be tapped in.
We
with
won't tell nobody.
You should probably be tapped in.
Yeah.
You should probably be tapped in with my nigga Ass Faith then.
Yeah, that's my little big bro.
Shout out Faith Crates.
That's family, actually. You know how, like some people don't have to be related
Oh,
to be
yeah.
fam. That's fate for me. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah, that's my little big
He's talented as could be with the paint, man. Real talk. And, I mean, just on multiple levels.
Multi.
Yeah,
That
he got
cat's
bars.
Like, he has everything. He does it all, man. He does it all.
That motherfucker is hip hop.
He is hip-hop. Right. He breathes, sleeps,
That motherfucker
eats,
is
and
hip-hop.
all that shit. Just like me, bro.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
That's my dude.
So you do a little graph.
I did a little graph back then. I started out as my first tag name was Stark. It switched through years, you know what I'm saying?
So you was fucking around down here with that, doing that shit.
I was fucking around back home.
New York.
Okay.
Yeah, as a kid.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Down here, shouts to all the writers out there actually. Down here, yeah, I get loose a little. If it's a legal war and stuff like that,
Something sanctioned.
and we have permission to get up, and whoever's doing the war wants to give me a little piece, I'm always down to get down. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily go out and looking for that,
No doubt.
but that's definitely ran through my blood at some point. The graph,
Man.
just like the DJing has.
Respect on that.
Yeah, I began producing. To be honest with you, I began producing and making beats here in Iowa.
Okay.
I always, like, as a kid, I always would hear shit. You hear sounds. I don't know you rap. You're a rapper.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you hear sounds. When you was a kid, you would hear certain sounds and you like be in tune with that sound, almost like hypnotic type shit.
Yeah, I could dig what you saying.
So as a kid, that was always with me. Anywhere I go to a department store and shit like that, as I was growing, and then hip hop came into play and shit like that. And especially like cats like Marley Marl, using the sampling and shit like that. You could actually, like, if I would hear some shit, I'd be at a department store, let's say, and I'd hear some shit, I could figure out where to loop it at or where to chop it at. You know what I'm saying? So when I moved, I've always had records. So when I moved here, I bought some records with me. Because I've always had records. I was seeing, like, there ain't shit for me to do out here. I don't know nobody.
Yeah.
Let me get back to the essence. Let me get back to the shit that I like to do. So I started writing rhymes. I bought an 8-track recorder. I put an album together. I still was new to the technology with digital shit. Cause I come from the analog era.
Yeah.
So I didn't know too well. I fucking deleted the whole album.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
Man, hey,
So, yeah.
all good rappers. I think we lost a project or two. I think all
Man,
of
I've
us
lost a
have.
lot.
We've all
Yeah,
lost a
man,
project.
I think
man.
I've lost a lot, man. But that's what happened, and I was like, you know what? Fuck that shit. I'm gonna start making beats, and I'm gonna find rappers.
Yeah.
Rhyme on my beats. Cause at the time I was like, man, should I still? How the thing with rap is, it's always been said like, oh, every genre they don't put the old label on it except for hip hop, and
Yeah,
actually
and that's
true.
real.
So I
That's
was
real
always
as fuck.
thinking like, all right,
We've
so-
talked about that a few times on this
See,
podcast.
that's what's up. I was thinking like, damn, so am I past the age of doing this? I don't know, man, because I still like writing, but let me work on these beats.
Yeah.
And that's when I started linking with heads. I started
So
going
hold
to
up.
local
Let me ask you
shows.
this. You say you started making beats here.
Yes.
Who Who assisted you? Did you already know how to make beats? Or who told you what to get?
Self-taught, man. Self-taught. That's
Okay.
something to me, like I said, when I was a kid, I DJ'd. Half of the producers I grew up listening to DJ'd. So it's shit like that. It all falls into place. It's like a fucking puzzle piece.
Yeah.
And I think it all falls into place. You know what I'm saying? At some time.
What kind
At
of
some point.
what kind of
Yeah,
software do you
there
like
it
to produce with?
Let's go with back then. What was you using and what are you using now?
Fuck. Back then I was using an 8-track Tascam. Right now I'm using Cubase.
Okay.
I'm using Cubase and I'm using Pro Tools.
Steinberg.
Yeah,
Okay.
Steinberg. I'm a big fan of Steinberg.
Yeah, they got some great software out there.
Fuck yeah.
Who were some of the rappers that you first met in Des Moines to rap on your beats?
Man, the first rappers I met, actually, let me start off giving mad shouts to my man Wreck Loose. That's the first guy who put me onto the scene here, okay? I went to my
Wreck
first
Loose.
actual real hip-hop show. I had gone to rap shows, labeled hip-hop shows before here. They wasn't. I went.
Well, hold on. When you say that, what do you mean? Elaborate on that a little
It was
bit.
cats throwing money on this fake money on the stage.
Okay.
Off the stage, little champagne bottles. You know,
Okay.
They was trying to do some Young Jeezy shit.
Yeah, you know, and they were like, yeah, hip hop. This ain't hip hop, man. I'd go there and be like, man, this ain't hip hop. So I'd leave. No disrespect to them, because
Yeah.
that's what you do. That's what you do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how to fucking rock your shit. So I go, I get disappointed. I finally got invited to a joint that I wanted and I was telling myself, this is the last joint I'm going to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If this shit ain't what I'm looking for, I'm done.
So you've been let down a lot, you're saying, or sounds like.
At first, when I first moved here, because
Yeah.
they would label shit hip hop as a hip hop show,
Yeah.
and I go and it was nothing but rap shit going.
Wasn't no b-boys, it wasn't no
Ain't
scratching.
no nothing, bro. The first fucking show I ever went to, rest in peace, the Vaudeville Muse. Rest in peace.
Oh,
the
amen.
Vaudeville Muse. Yo, that's home base. To
Yeah.
all the cats out here that really know, that's home
Yeah.
base.
Yo.
Fuck all these other venues. No disrespect to them, but fuck them.
Shout
Home
out
base was
lefties,
the
though. We
Muse.
fuck with
Amen.
you lefties. We fuck with you lefties.
Hey,
Nah,
man. Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, y'all do.
He say y'all niggas do.
Yeah, no disrespect to them though. I'm just being honest with my shit, bro. The atmosphere. Okay, like I've been to lefties. It's a quaint atmosphere, but nothing compares to the Muse. Y'all know who.
Oh, yeah, man. Vaudeville's-
The Muse, it was
yeah.
like the Vaudeville Muse was like.
That's the home arena. Every MC in Des Moines knows that.
And
I
it was
feel
so
like,
personal,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's the thing. It was personal.
Yeah.
I got to see.
You pack 100, 150 in there, and it feels like a sold out show. For
Bro,
real.
I've been to shows there where it was only 12 of us on the fucking floor, and
yeah.
there was one MC, and he gave us his fucking soul.
Oh,
I
yeah.
seen so many dope MCs in there. Everybody from Murs to
Everybody, local, national.
yeah.
Shit, Pato Banton played out in here. I don't know if y'all familiar with Pato Banton. He from the UK. He played at the fucking Muse, bro. Come on,
That was
B.
my first show ever. My first show ever I performed was at at
The
the
Muse?
Muse.
Yeah.
Bro, I think everybody here in Des Moines' first show was at the Muse. Dead ass.
Mine was.
Watch the table, Cuddy.
Oh shit, my buzz.
Just because the mic will pick it up.
Yeah, my buzz, y'all. I get excited.
Hell yeah, that's dope though. See,
yeah, man,
you see
we
how
living
you see
shit.
what vaudeville does to niggas?
Got that passion. Got
The
that
Muse
passion.
Was, the Muse, rest in peace. Rest
Yep.
in peace to the Muse, man.
Real talk.
Okay, so who are some of the other artists that you met?
Man, well, shit, let me finish the story up.
Oh yeah, go ahead. My
About
bad.
The Muse, right?
My
So
bad.
the first show I ever go to was this show. That was really hip hop. I saw the B-boys get down,
Yep.
Okay.
all right? I saw the MCs get down. I went outside to smoke a little something, and I saw the graph up. I knew I was at the spot I had to be at.
Word up.
You know? So during the show, one of the B-boys is getting down. He's fierce. He's getting down fierce. And I'm like, yo, that's what's up. I introduced myself. He told me, well, my name is Wreck Loose. Check out my MySpace. We have a page on MySpace. I asked him the name of the crew, whatever. And I was like, what the fuck is, all right, like, back. I'm like, I get home now. What the fuck is MySpace? I didn't know what MySpace was. You know what I'm saying? I was like, probably about 35 at the time, 36. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this MySpace is. I wasn't really up on tech shit. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't computer savvy or nothing. But I managed to open a MySpace account, look this cat up. He invited me to come meet with a group of friends. That's the first time I met Fate and a bunch of other cats from the Floor Spiders.
Oh, dope.
Whatever. And that's the first time I met these cats. And it was like, It was like magnet, man. It was like a magnet.
Yeah,
It was
dog.
Like it's like the shit connected. Damn, you know what I'm saying? Like the Wonder Twins or some shit.
You just gotta love it when it comes together like that.
Oh
man.
yeah, and all organic and
Yeah,
shit. Come
dog.
on, B.
You
I've
just
been
felt-
rocking with them cats ever since, man.
You just felt like you found your guys in Des Moines. You know what
Bro,
I'm
I
saying?
found home.
Yeah.
I found I
Yeah.
really felt at home at that show.
That's
Like,
hard as
I
fuck.
really felt at home at
And
that show.
that's dope that a dude from New York can pop up in Des Moines
And find that.
and find that.
yeah, that's what makes
That's
it real.
that's
though.
that bond
Hey,
over hip hop,
And niggas shit on Des Moines. Imagine that.
right?
They
Yeah.
fly over and wave and shit.
Yeah, they don't know what they missing out on. Now they trying to stop and get a little piece of this apple pie out here.
So you met Recluse. You met Ass Fate.
The floor spiders.
The floor spiders.
man,
You know what I'm
that's-
sizzling?
Don't miss that. That's a
Come on, man. That's royalty here in
yeah.
Des Moines.
Them cats get down.
You know what I'm saying? That's one of the first crews out here.
Yeah.
So what was one of the first records you and Fate did together?
Dude, me and Fate put this out. We worked on this album that never came out. Called The Matadors.
Exclusive.
It's called The Matadors, and actually he actually put out one of the songs from The Matadors. I believe it was during the Trump campaign.
How many records?
Did Trump sample it for the campaign?
Not at all. What was your question?
How many records on the album?
Dude, I can't remember. It was we do instrumentals one day, then the next day he do some vocals on the joint. We had to mix them. It was an array of shit.
Yeah.
Man, dude, yeah, the Matadors. Yo, shouts to my man Fate, bro. I love you, man.
How many records you think you got with Fate altogether?
Nah, man, not a lot.
Not a lot.
That album for sure, and then we put out a joint some years back on Bank. It's on Bandcamp right now. That was it, man.
That's
my,
dope.
my brother Loki. It was my brother Loki. That was the name of that.
Okay.
That last album we put out. I've put out 2 projects. Well, I put out 1 project with him, and we got a joint that's shelved up. It's never gonna see the day of light. I don't know.
Until now.
I don't think it's ever gonna see the day. Nah, for real. Honestly, it's not. It's not. I mean, that one song did, and that's dope. I'm grateful for that. 'Cause at least one of them joints came out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Out of your whole discography, let's say the Des Moines discography. Okay. Let's keep it Des Moines. Let's go your top 5 albums that you're proud of.
Oh man, the first one got to be Eastbound.
Who's
That's
on
the one.
Eastbound?
That's the one you just gave me
Yeah,
a copy
where's
of.
the joint at?
Oh, let me
we can
grab it,
show
let me
it.
grab
Yeah, this was my baby, right? Like,
When did this record come out?
man, oh shit, this came out. I'd say about shit. Has a year on here or something? It came out. I'd say about 6 years ago now.
Okay.
Close to 6 years now.
Readjust here.
It's close to 6 years. This joint, man.
So tell us a little about that.
I thought
thing.
about it. I thought about this. All right, I have been here 10 years already on the east side. And I'm like, man, I want to pay homage to this town, to this
Yes,
part
sir.
of town. You know what I'm saying?
Des
And
Moines
I
got
had-
you like that?
No, I mean, like, I've been here 10 years. Des Moines has been great to me, man. Y'all
That's beautiful.
motherfuckers can't shit on this town.
Nah.
And trust me, I ain't the type of cat that's going to leave here to then shit on the town.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This town has been great to me, man. It's put money in my pocket. It's helped me raise my kids. Yo, I met dope people here. I met some whack people here, too. But, you know.
You
that's
heard the
everywhere,
man. You heard the
I
man.
feel exactly the same.
But yo, Eastbound, check this out. Look this up on Bandcamp. I got an Exo152 joint on Bandcamp. This right here, man. I thought of this. You know, I was like, man, I gotta pay homage to this part of town. So I hit up my man Willie T, who does the intro.
Shout out my
on
nigga
it.
Willie T.
Yo, Willie T, peace to you, my brother.
He was just in my studio the other day.
Yo, that's my dude, Willie motherfucking T. So I hit him up and I'm like, look, man, let's gather the dopest MCs from the East Side and put them on this compilation. And the thing, I have a love-hate relationship with compilations because it's, you know, people who have lives. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't link up and get the shit recorded.
Right.
And shit like that.
They are way more difficult to put together than just a solid record with you and like 2-3 people, one
Facts.
person.
Facts. So what I did with this joint was I took the studio mobile and I went to your crib, and I went to your crib, and I went to his crib, and I
They
went
ain't
to
got
her
no,
crib.
they ain't got no excuses.
No excuses.
I'm in the
my
living
dude,
room,
and that's
busting
how
mic.
this joint got done. But I'm very proud of this album. Like this this album right here, man. I got cats in Europe bumping this.
That's what's up. Can I check it out real quick? All right, so just
Yo, peace to the East Side and all parts of Des Moines, but
Absolutely.
you know the East is the East.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Specific.
much love to the East Side. You know what I'm
Yeah, no
saying?
doubt.
We
Hey,
got-
some of the doggest MCs in Des Moines come from the East
Trip.
Side. You know what I'm sizzling?
Peace to you,
On
Trip.
everything.
I was just gonna
Chris
slide.
D, Chris Disgusting. Come on, B.
I was gonna slide through the heavy hitters on here that I
Smooth.
noticed.
Come on, B.
Yeah, we got
Go ahead.
Trip Shelton.
Come
We got
on.
Lost Cause.
Come on.
We got Will the Beast.
Come on.
Chris Disgustus.
Chris Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Or
My bad. My
Disgust
bad.
10.
Okay, my bad.
My man Chris, what up?
Ryan Nixon's on here.
My man.
Pretty Girl Hate Machine. We got Trespass, Token, Smooth
These are all them cats.
Jilla,
Talk that shit.
HB the King.
Hello. That's my brother.
Trips on there again. There's another cut with Smooth. There's another cut with Smooth.
Smooth's all over that shit.
Jilla.
Smooth, yo.
Chuck Taylor.
Smooth Jilla.
Yeah, this is you got. I'm excited to hear this. I appreciate you giving it to me, bro.
Listen. This joint right here got trap cats who had never, ever, like, got on boom bap joints rhyming on it. So that joint's my heart. That's number one. That's number one right here. Bang!
Number
This-
one.
And
Right.
I see the Big Vern stamp on there.
Yeah, Big Vern. Big Vern is like, I mean, Iowa Producers Union. There's 12 of us. Big Vern's one of them.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? Peace to all the IPU cats. Yeah, Big Vern. That's my engineer, man. Shouts to Big Vern.
Shout out to motherfucking Big Vern.
Hell yeah.
Always in the day. Good friend, good comrade, and dope producer, man. Dope
And
beat maker.
The last stamp on here, Sweet Stew. Who's Sweet Stew?
That's the imprint I rock.
Okay, word.
Yep. We cooking up the goodness.
I like it.
It's the Iowa Producers Union.
Iowa Producers Union. I like that. That's dope.
So that's number one.
Number two.
Number two's kind of like a tie for me, bro. But oh, god damn it.
I wonder if I heard it.
Number two, yo, you gotta have heard it. Fuck it, I'm Niggonometry.
There it is.
Charismatics, Niggonometry. That's
Jilla.
Jilla. Shouts to Smooth Jilla.
We had him on the pod a little while back.
That's
Yes,
my
sir.
dude. Yo.
Shout out to Smooth G.
That's
Much
my
respect.
motherfucking dude too,
Dope work
man.
ethic. My man's always trying to work on shit, and I love it. You may not be on time all the time,
Oh.
but my man, the work ethic is on point. No lie.
I'm in that same boat, dog.
Hey.
No lie. The work ethic with this cat is incredible. Listen.
Hey, Smooth G is like unlike any other in Des Moines. His work ethic is arguably the best.
Listen,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
can put out a compilation and he'll be the cat all over, smothered all over the joint. And he'll hop on all the tracks.
And he'll get his verses back to you the quickest. If you send Smooth a project, say you're doing a song with 3 or 4 rappers,
the
Smooth
first?
G's first. He's gonna be the first verse that's gonna be recorded. Period.
That's what's up.
That's dope. I think that's a tie between him and Trip when it comes to the first verse being recorded. At least for me.
Maybe yeah,
Everybody
for me.
has a different experience
Yeah,
with people.
Trip. These days, Trip's hard to get. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I could get him. I know.
can get him.
I know he's
But
a
I
call
ain't gonna, I
away.
ain't gonna call him because I know he's on his own shit right now.
He's
But
a
yo,
call
peace to
away,
Trip.
but
Respect the trip.
Trip Shelton.
he works a lot though. He works a lot, and you gotta
He's a
gotta,
working
You gotta
man.
plan it in the schedule to get
working
Trip.
man, like physical.
I could call Smooth G right now and have a session tomorrow type shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Just
I get it.
While we on this trip subject real quick, I'm just going to slide in my humble plug for EmceeTV real quick. We got a track coming out. It's Cap, Slain from La Coca Nostra. Shout out to Ill Bill, Slain La Coca Nostra, and we got Trip on it from the Des Moines.
yeah.
And,
Shout out Kaepernick too, boy.
Yeah. It's a heavy hitter. It's produced by Louis Bell, Lou Balls, out of Boston. And
Boston.
it's a banger. So check out Back to Bars Volume 2, EmceeTV. My bad. That's all I wanted to do real quick. Slide that in there real
Speaking
quick.
of Boston, shouts to Joe Gallagher. He from Boston. But shouts to you, Joe.
Word
That's
up.
my dude, the beast. So that's number 2, right?
Number 2.
Okay, number 3. Man, my number 3 will have to be my brother Loki.
Okay, I don't know if I heard that.
That's with Fate. Man, that's another killer, man.
And that number 3 is on all platforms.
All my shit's on Bandcamp. That's the only site I fuck
Okay,
with.
right, you
the
did
only
say that.
platform I fuck with. I told you this, right?
Yeah, you did
That's
say
the only
that.
shit I fuck with.
You don't do the
Bandcamp.
streaming joints?
No, I don't. Bandcamp. Shouts to Bandcamp, yo. Yo.
So what's your
check me out.
Bandcamp? How can people find that?
Exo152, just like it's spelled.
Okay.
EXO152.
And your whole catalog's on there?
Yes, sir. I got
There it
all
is.
my catalog on there. I also have damn B. I go as Exo152.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm also part of I'm in a duo called DMNY. Like that's Digging Makes New Yesterdays.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh, that's fresh.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt.
well, I had to look at you for a second. Like, what you say, Nick?
Yeah. And I got joints out with him, with my man Recluse. Me and Recluse are DMNY.
Yeah.
And then me and my man Sonny Sonas, we're the schizophrenic tenants at apartment 6. That's where
Out
you
of
catch-
apartment 6.
Yeah, that's the
specifically.
lab. Yeah, that's the lab. Apartment 6. The schizophrenic tenants. That's where we hear the sounds.
That's hard.
That's where we hear sounds and voices, and we go into the machines and knock shit out.
That's what the.
Dead ass, big. That's the schizos, bro. The schizos are coming. We ain't sleeping. Neither should you.
I fuck with it. I fuck with
Alright?
it.
That's hard.
But so what we on? Number 3, we did the Loki, right, my brother?
3 is Loki.
Okay, number 4, man, number 4 gotta be the first joint, the fucking first Rare Breed album.
That's
I did
Bobby
Rare
Vuelo?
Breed with-
No,
Rare
no.
Breed is a group with me, myself, Ace from Waterloo,
Not familiar. I ain't
Huh?
familiar. Nope.
from Waterloo, and E-Knowledge from Waterloo.
See, I'm just now getting my Waterloo roots. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple homeboys out there. Shout out Trey,
Piece of
Nitty
Waterloo.
Gritty. You know what I'm sizzling?
Respect.
Piece of
Shout
all
out
your cats
NAC
out
Burt.
there.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
They always show me love
Hey,
when I
yo,
slide
peace to the
through.
dinosaur. You know who you are. The dinosaur. Crack of dawn. What up? Peace. I met this cat, Crack of dawn, like at 2 in the morning. In the jankiest fucking Motel 6 ever in Waterloo, bro. Because I ain't find no room that night. You know, there was some college event. And I'm like, who the fuck I know out here that gotta be up at this time? Sure enough, the dinosaur was up. We
shit.
kicked it in the hoopty. Smoked mad spliffs, drunk mad tall boys, and just kicked the shit, bro. Shot the
Nice.
shit. It was dope. But yeah, that's number 3, right? We did
Rare
3?
Breed. That's
Rare
that's,
Breed. Look
That's
us up.
2. That's
Look us
2.
up.
That was number 2.
That was number.
I
What?
thought Loki was 3.
Eastbound, Loki, and then Rare Breed.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Eastbound,
My bad.
no, Eastbound Niggonometry.
Yeah,
Loki,
okay, see?
Rare Breed.
Okay, so that was 2, right?
Right. And we're talking just Des Moines, right?
Yeah.
The cats I've worked. Oh, man, I gotta say that Controlled Substance album.
Controlled substance.
That's me and
Okay.
Vuelo. Vuelo and myself. Vuelo
We
on
love
the
you,
rhymes.
Bobby.
Vuelo on the rhymes, me on the machine. Sometimes I'll get on the mic. It just depends on the mood I'm in. I still rhyme. I'm an MC first
Oh,
before I
yeah.
ever did beats. But I'll jump on the joint, but I just gotta feel it myself.
Yeah.
You know, and to make a beat and jump on it, sometimes it's difficult for me as a
Yeah.
producer and beat maker. You know what I'm saying? It's difficult, but I still get the shit done. I still get the job done. There's a couple joints of mine out there that I jumped on.
We might have to do a live with you or a tutorial or some shit, and we fucking cook a beat up or something.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be fucking fire.
Man, I hate making beats. Making beats is trash. I leave that
Yeah.
for the producers. I just
See,
have no
hey,
passion.
at least
I
you're
have no
honest
passion.
with it,
Yeah,
man.
I have no
You're honest
passion.
about it.
I don't care to learn. You know what I'm saying? I got all the shit to do it, but that's more for my artists to fuck around with.
That's real spit though. At least you honest about that shit.
I try, bro.
It
Like,
ain't for everybody.
it's not for me.
You gotta have
It
the
ain't-
ears for that shit.
it ain't-
Yeah.
it
It's
ain't.
all in here.
I find more joy in watching y'all two cook something, and then I write as
Right.
y'all cooking it.
Oh,
up,
okay,
you know what I'm
okay.
saying?
That's dope
Like,
shit.
Yeah.
that gets me high right there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Writing as you cooking.
Respect,
You know what I'm
respect.
saying?
That's
Shit.
word up. That's real shit though.
Hell yeah.
I get you.
On everything.
Word up.
So that's a hell of a list, man. I'm definitely gonna go to your band
Check
camp.
my shit out.
I definitely will. dude.
XO1
I'm
152.
2 projects away from 25.
That's
total.
awesome as fuck.
Produced entirely by moi.
That's dope.
Yeah, I mean the other producers out here, get your shit on. Let's get the work.
Okay, so
All right, real quick, one time we got a message up in the chat.
okay, talk to us.
Oh, we got a watcher. Shout out to everybody watching. We appreciate it. Thanks for chiming in with us, checking us out real quick on a Thursday night in Des Moines.
Hell yeah.
Jump in the chat real quick, and let us know who you are. We appreciate you watching.
Hey, so you know I'm gonna turn up the heat a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
Do it.
So who's the best rapper that you fucked with in Des Moines? You
Dude,
know what I'm saying?
okay, like, all right. When it comes to, all right.
Like when you get with this dude, it's just like, look,
Okay,
nigga,
just-
ain't nobody
all right.
fucking with this nigga.
All right, listen, man.
Ain't nobody
I'm
fucking with
put
this
you up
nigga.
on these cats. This is my two go-to cats out here. Okay.
Talk to me.
The best rapper Des Moines has, hands down.
Talk to me, man.
is Trip. Shelton. The best MC.
Mount Rushmore.
Uh-oh.
Fate.
I love
Okay?
it.
And that's for me. That's my opinion.
Hey, that's a goddamn good opinion. You know
That's
what
just
I'm
my
saying?
opinion.
I respect that opinion
If,
like a
if y'all
motherfucker.
don't have the same opinion, cool. I don't give a fuck, but it's my opinion.
I love it, and I don't think I can argue with that. You know what I'm saying? But if I did have to argue with that, I've heard Smooth G in there over Fate. I've heard Smooth G before I've heard Fate in some people, but it's always Trip. It's always Trip. I always hear that.
Yeah, Trip's always on the Mount Rushmore. And you know what? I
Yeah.
appreciate him for answering the question because a lot of motherfuckers might have taken a political route and kind of.
Yeah, I'm never gonna steer away from that question, especially in Des Moines.
Yeah.
These are the top two. Don't fuck with
They
me.
are, dog. They are. I mean, I think that would be my top two, man.
There you go.
You know,
On
I,
everything.
I concur on the list.
No, I fuck with
everything.
everybody.
Right.
You know, because obviously if I'm recording with all these cats, but my top two of these
Yeah,
cats.
real is
Yep.
real. You know what
You know
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying?
Real
the
is
best
real.
rapper and the best MC, and that's it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's
Yeah.
dope, man.
And much love to both of them brothers.
Oh yeah.
They both get busy.
They get down.
They get busy.
I have yet to do work with Fate. You know what I'm saying? We did an extended ass interview and shit, so I got to pick his brain a lot. You know,
That's my brother.
but we never hit the studio yet. I did a record and offered him a slot on a song I was doing, but he got a lot going on right now in his personal life. So you know, I'm not pressing him too hard, but we gonna get it in though. We
Yeah.
gonna get it in. That's one of my goals, to get a couple
get to
records
catch
with
him
him.
at
I've been
I
I've been
will.
knocking on his door too. I
Yeah,
said,
there you go. You're a smart
I said, hey
man.
bro, I'm trying to send you a track.
You're a
he
smart
said,
man.
He said, send it my way. Let me hear it.
Yeah, you're a smart
So,
man.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to get him on a record. I threw something to him for Back to Bars Volume 2.
Fuck yeah.
And you know he was a little busy at the time, but you
Yep.
know I'm gonna keep throwing shit his way until we
Do
get
that.
him on a record.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to work another album with him for sure.
Smart man.
Another project.
No
At
doubt.
some point. You know what I'm saying?
So let's talk about Smooth G a little bit. Like, what's
Let's
it
talk
like?
about Smooth G.
What's it like working in the studio side by side with Smooth G? In your opinion,
Smooth
what's
G
that
will
experience
start,
like?
Smooth G, like sometimes I've worked with Smooth where the beat's already laid.
Yeah.
He's already gotten it. I already sent it to him. He'll come ready.
Okay.
to write. You know, he comes ready. If he gotta add shit to it, he'll add it to it on the spot. He'll write. Most of the shit he'll have written when he comes. He's prepared.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If we gotta knock out 2 songs, he's prepared for that shit. He'll come.
That's
with
dope.
The shit's written. With the shit sometimes memorized. Most of the shit's written. He'll go over it, you know, glance it, whatever. Maybe add a word here too. Sometimes while the joint's doing, he's recorded it. He'll sit down, listen to it as it's recording, but he'll still be writing on the joint, on the
Yeah.
phone or whatever the fuck, and still get down. You know what I mean? His work ethic is dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's a cat that like Eastbound. Perfect example. Look how many times Smooth jumped on these joints, man. And you gotta look at that. You know what I'm saying? That's top tier type shit right there.
Yeah,
You feel me?
it means a lot when somebody's able to jump on that many tracks.
Yeah, man.
That means they was definitely hustling hard.
Yes, sir.
You know
yes,
what I mean?
sir.
They was out there moving and grooving, and the pen was working
Always, yeah, definitely.
without a doubt.
Like I said, that joint, I went to everybody's crib and recorded them. So for each of the joint he got on, I had to go to his crib and record his verse.
What would you say?
That's respect.
What would you say is a memorable or your favorite song that you and Smooth got?
God damn me.
Favorite or memorable?
Dude, there's so many.
Yeah.
There's a joint from Cash Maddox that he did.
In the mic.
There's a joint from Cash Maddox that he did. My buzz. There's a joint of Cash Maddox he did, man. What the fuck? And he had a. It's too many, man.
I hear you.
I can't.
It was tough. I had to ask though.
Can't
I had
put
to
a
ask.
precise one. The joints on Eastbound though. God damn. I mean, he's a monster. He's one of the cats that's out there doing what he's supposed to do because he knows that's what he's doing.
So
That's what he's supposed to be doing.
I want to dig in real quick on your producer side.
Yeah, MC.
When you cook up a beat,
When I cook up.
yeah, what's your process like? When you get in the studio and you're like, all right, I'm gonna start. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make something today.
First off, bro, I'm down with the schizophrenics. I already said that, right? The schizophrenics.
You did.
A motherfucker like me rarely sleeps. Okay? I rarely get sleep. When I do have an idea, sometimes it doesn't even let me sleep. So sometimes I'll have shit in my head. A bass line
Okay.
in my head. I'll start fucking around with bass sounds and shit like that. I'll start going through my records, finding bass sounds from my records, because everything I fuck with is vinyl. I'm not gonna say 100% like I used to be, because I'd say there's a 10% I fuck with digital shit on there as well.
I was gonna say you buy some drum packs and shit.
I don't buy drum packs. I'd rather dig for my drums. What I do buy is online is like bass sounds and shit like that sometimes.
Okay.
And like I've tried sample packs just to fuck around and see what's up. Make it easier without having to go dig.
Sure.
I'll try a sample pack once in a while.
So you like to start by laying the bass line? I just recently got into producing, so I'm.
Sometimes
you know what I mean?
I'll lay the bass line. Sometimes I'll start with the sample chopped up.
Okay.
So, and then I'll
And
look for drums.
bang it out on the pads.
Sometimes, yep. Sometimes I'll do the drums after. It just depends the mood I'm in.
Okay.
Or where I'll be honest. It's where that fucking sample or that beat or whatever it is takes me.
Okay.
I'll just let it drive me. And
Yeah.
Be the one to direct me. To be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it'd be dope to get in the studio and watch you work sometime, bro.
It's dope. I love being in the studio. I'm more of a bubble type of person. Like, I'm one-on-one with the MC more of
Okay.
a producer. Like, if I'm working on a joint, when I had lab, I've had many labs here. I just don't want to have a lab no more. I don't. I'd rather just be in my little bubble and make my own beats. But when I'm working one-on-one with an MC, I'd rather have him by my side when I'm rocking a loop, the first loop or the first chop.
And that's exactly why you finna come plug in at GFG Records. And we finna get this shit cracking.
Yeah, no doubt. But yeah, that's the way I do it. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'd rather work one-on-one with MCs. I love compilations. It's a hassle to deal with.
A lot of hoops.
Yeah, a lot of hoops. I'm glad to see Toby Diligent and my man are fucking doing it.
LG
Dupree. LG Dupree from fucking IPU. I'm glad to see they doing the compilation joint. I can't be the only one out here doing them.
That's hard, and I'm proud to say that I'm on Indie High Part 2. You know what I'm saying? Me and my nigga T Bear. We did a song on there called "Summertime in the DMI."
Dope.
Oh, yep.
And it's one of them. It's what you're thinking. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited for everybody to hear that shit. I'm trying to put the bug in their ear to
Dopeness.
let that be the leading music video too.
Yeah, but shout to them cats for taking on that task of compiling cats, because that's not an easy task, bro. I've done many compilations, not an easy task.
And they've had damn near everybody in there on Part 2.
Yeah, that's
that
what's
lineup.
up.
That lineup is insane.
The way they should. That's what you're working all about, bro. I'm a worker, bro.
Oh yeah, you ain't shit.
So I'm working on my second EP right now.
Okay.
They're all compilations.
Okay.
And we went out to the first one. We went out to New York and filmed.
Okay.
We went to Harlem.
Dope.
We filmed at the graffiti wall.
The Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Wall of Fame.
Yep.
And the East Side.
Yeah. It's the tennis player. Either way. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
We went out there and caught some footage, and then we went to the Jam Master J mural, and my
Hollis.
Yep. My man Mickey Fax took us all over.
Dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so and we filmed on the subway and shit. I didn't know how that was gonna work, but it was dope. Everybody was real cool about it and shit. Nobody bothered us.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, it's definitely a lot of work because I filmed in New York. I went to Jersey and filmed. I had to go to. We filmed with Pace One in Jersey from the Outsiders.
Right.
We went to. We went to Colorado and filmed with my man Black Pegasus. I filmed with Chino XL up in Minneapolis.
Dope.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I got Chino on a track with my man Ren Thomas out of Jersey. Mickey Fax.
Flex on him real quick, dog.
Flex
on him.
You know what I mean? I got out there. I got out there.
No, but that's really dope hearing this, bro.
I got out there moving and grooving a little bit. You know what I
Sir.
mean? And then we got my man Yuck Mouth from the Loonies on there.
Yuckeezy.
With my man Spice One. And yeah.
Spice One.
Yeah.
God
So
damn.
we dropped some cuts on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's dope.
We working on Back to Bars Volume 2 right now. I got I got my man Marv One on there. Ty Ferris from Detroit. Yeah, we doing it up big.
No, that you doing it up big from the gap. What the fuck are you talking about? You talking Chino XL?
But those were all
awesome.
those were all compilation tracks, and
Yeah,
so
that's awesome.
it was a lot of hustling and sending stuff out,
sending stuff back
and
and
then
getting stuff back
driving
and
around
something.
and filming and trying to organize shit. Hey, I'm gonna be in town for like one day. Can we get you in the afternoon, you in the evening, and you know what I mean? So
That's how you get it done.
yeah. But
Anything to get the shit done.
so listening to your hustle, man, I can totally relate and I respect it, bro.
Yeah, no doubt.
Fuck
Likewise,
yeah.
my bro.
Fuck yeah.
Likewise. Get that second joint done.
Hell yeah.
Like I tell producers out here, you can only talk so much shit, bro. Let's see the work you putting out, motherfucker.
So-
oh yeah, you got a single out? Dope. I got projects out, motherfucker.
I was in a last little fucking humble brag here. I was in a meeting with Travis O'Gwen from Strange Music
Okay.
down in Kansas City, and I said, Trav, you know, I mean, I'm thinking about doing this music thing. And, you know, what should I do? And he said, I meet motherfuckers every day of the week. They tell me that. And then I come back around a year later, and they still talking about they're going to do it. And they ain't made no progress. He said, if you want to do it, just fucking do it. I went home that day and filed my LLC.
That's how the fuck you do it. It's like the cat who's always talking about that mixtape he putting out that never comes out. Man, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, B.
Yeah.
Let's talk facts, man. Let's get the work.
Let's see it.
I'm all about the work. Let's get the work.
Yeah.
I am about passing the torch and
He
not
gonna
being
be
a
my type of
gatekeeper.
motherfucker. He gonna be my type of
But
motherfucker.
for real,
dog.
I'm the type that let's work, and I'm not
Yeah.
about the gatekeeping either.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, let's all get the fucking work, y'all.
And that's
Yeah.
and that's my whole attitude, man. I'm a worker. I don't care about none of that street shit. I don't
yeah,
care
fuck all
about
that, man.
I don't
Yeah.
care about all
Big
that
guys,
all
big
that
guys.
dope shit, all the bitches and all that shit.
Just
Y'all
give me
niggas
the
can have
herb and
all
we
that
straight.
shit, you know
The
what I'm
rest,
saying?
fuck all that.
Put me in the studio, give me the herb, man,
We're
and
good.
man, let's create.
Amen.
Ready, set, go. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Man.
Well, and
Let's
I think you know what I mean. There's enough dope MCs in Des Moines, and everybody knows a little something about something. You know what I mean. So everybody helping each other is way better than that gatekeeper shit where motherfuckers like they find a dope supplier on some merch or whatever, and they want to keep that for themselves. You know what I
He's a
mean?
grumpy old
Right.
hip hop dude.
Yeah.
Don't
You know
do
Okay,
that,
so
don't
let me
be
ask
that
y'all
dude.
this. I agree with what you said, but let me ask you this. Okay. So you have there's classes are there levels or not to this rapper shit? Would you agree? Where are there levels to
You
this
gotta
shit?
pay some dues for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. So you got people that you feel like are up here, you know what I'm saying, skill wise or
Yeah.
whatever wise, okay? Just because I'm from this city, am I obligated to fuck with any and everybody?
No,
No.
you're not. If you're a whack MC, you're a whack MC, and that's it. If you're a whack rapper, you're a whack rapper. That's it. I don't want to fuck with no whack rapper.
So, you know what I'm saying? And you got people that feel like, oh, well, so and so act like they act snobbish, like they don't fuck with whoever, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like,
If
man.
you whack, I ain't fucking with you. Point blank. I'm sorry.
Hey, Exo's rude to
You
y'all
gonna be mad
niggas.
cool with me, but if you whack, and I ain't gonna fuck with you. We can still be cool,
He said, "I'm gonna cut it straight."
but I'm
Hey.
gonna be honest, yo. I don't. Well, fuck my shit. I don't want
I
my
feel
shit
like
on
I
whack
feel like niggas feel like, man, just because they from Des Moines, like everybody's obligated to fuck with each other. Like,
We're not.
I'm from Des Moines, so I gotta put you on a show, or I shouldn't be charging you this and that and this. Like,
Nah,
oh
we're
man, it's
not.
just crazy, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just wanted
y'all
to know
gotta
y'all's
relax
opinion.
on that shit. Y'all gotta chill out with that shit, B.
And then let me ask you another thing,
Go.
both of y'all. How do y'all feel about when you go to live shows? How do you feel about rappers rapping over vocals?
I knew you was gonna say
I do
that.
not like that. I do not condone that. I think you.
Tell him in the
I think
microphone.
you a sucker MC for that. Dead ass. I
A
don't
sucker
condone
MC
that
for
shit.
what?
For fucking laying your shit over your vocals on stage. Nigga, what the fuck are you doing?
Why do you feel that way?
Cause that's some sucker MC shit. I don't come from that era, bro. I come from the era of you're live, you fucking rehearse your shit, and if you fuck up, you fumble and you keep it rocking because you rocking live.
Motherfuckers used to call him Milli Vanilli. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
That was like a clown term. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
real talk.
You was,
How you feel about it, Steve-O?
you know, I mean, I've been up there and forgot some words a few times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know what it's like, but you got to
Yeah.
keep it moving. You
You
got
gotta
to
keep it
improvise.
moving.
You got to figure it out. Cause
Yeah.
That shit playing
yeah,
in the background. Fuck all that.
yeah. And another thing I don't support is ghostwriting. It's a whole different thing if I'm sitting here writing a rhyme and you guys help me, kick me a couple bars or something, and we collectively writing something.
Yes, sir.
But if another man writes your verse,
I come from that era where
That's whack.
I'm writing my own shit. To this day, I still write my own shit. I
Yep.
don't give a fuck.
yeah.
Yeah.
And even and I would rather write some shit myself that was whack than have another motherfucker write my shit for me.
Yeah, I could dig it, man.
Yeah, I'll never let nobody write my shit. Like, I'll never let nobody bite my shit. Oh, there you go. That double whammy right there. You
Okay,
bitch
so
ass.
hold on though. Okay, but I feel like there's certain instances in that too though. Okay, say we're all three in the studio session. We're all three writing. I write a hook and shit, but I feel like Exo, nigga, if you got the voice, nigga. Just say this hook, nigga, and it's gonna make the shit pop. You're not gonna do it because you didn't write it.
Man, if you want me to get on your hook, first off, I'll be like, nah, give me a verse.
Okay.
Fuck your hook.
I hear you. I hear you. What about you?
I feel like I could maybe take some inspiration from it and rework it in my own words. You know what I mean? But first of all, you're a dope ass rapper, but you got your own tone, and it would be weird for me to try and rap something in your perspective or your tone. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I would have to. First of all,
Let's just say,
even if I took your words, I
just
still got to.
Just for the sake of argument, I wrote it with you in mind. We're in the studio session right now. And I'm like, niggas, hey, Steve-O got that voice, but he need to say this shit.
It's getting hot
say
in here.
this shit. I'm saying though, is it different or?
I mean, that's mad respect if somebody did that. You know what I mean? That you would be humbled, but at the same time, I feel like you gotta take what they wrote. You gotta take what they wrote. You gotta rewrite it.
I mean, I've heard of cats like professional cats that's been out there doing this for years. Like, yeah, we was in the session and this dude said this word and this word was added. I get that part. I get that.
Nigga, you got the voice, nigga.
I think that's a collective thing, though. You know what I mean? Like if when a group. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If the three of us in a group,
I wonder how they did it. I'm pretty sure there was times where Rome was like, "Yo, D," or they was D.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
100%.
I guarantee.
Personally, me, no. I'm not part of a group.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna jump on a joint, I'm gonna write my own joint.
I hear you.
Respect. But I mean, that's the way it used to be, right? You used to have bars. I mean, back in the day, an MC had to prove his fucking worth on the block.
What are you talking
You had
about?
to be able.
Still.
Yeah, motherfuckers
Cause
can't
you
freestyle.
compare, but the thing is this: you can't. It still goes. It still is like this. The thing is that nowadays you have a certain. A certain like type of sound within the genre. Like you got the trap cats doing this. Bro, it's a different type of writing. I feel it's. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's just not the same, B. It's not the same as bars. Like
it's not
bar heavy. You're trapper.
Yeah,
right.
It's not bar heavy. It's not so much of telling stories anymore. Now it's more of possessiveness. Like what I got. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
this ain't lottie dottie.
Hey, but listen. Now it's what I got. Before it was. You was fronting like you had it too.
Right.
Like I got a color TV so I can see. That cat probably didn't even have a color TV to see the Knicks play basketball. You never know.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I don't feel like back then the songs wasn't centralized on material things.
I get you.
You know?
Right.
That's the main focus of everything. That and
Man,
the ops.
yeah, it's your ops like
And
how
your
many
bitch.
motherfucking packs of so-and-so can you smoke? You know what I'm saying?
How many
nigga?
times did I tell your bitch to suck my dick?
Tell your bitch to suck the dick. How many sticks do I got in the car and
Right.
shit? And
That's whack shit.
I
To
don't
me,
know,
to me.
man. I feel
if
you.
you do that, like I'll have cats tell me, hey, I do this. Dope. Keep doing what you're doing. If that's what you do.
The only way I don't know. Good music is good music. Let me say that first of all. Good music is good music. If it sounds good, it sounds good. It doesn't matter who did it. You know what I'm saying? If it sounds good, ultimately the shit sounds good. I can't hate on that. But let me say, if an artist is out here rapping about for example, say he's always rapping about his ops and you know what I'm saying, shoot 'em up, bang bang. I can appreciate that more if I know that man is really out here pistol toting, fucking with his ops, going in and out. You know what I'm saying? That's the life he's living. I can respect that music more.
Instead of a studio gangster.
If he was lyrical with it, if he became lyrical about his ops, and
I can dig that too. I
on
can
some
dig
crooked
that
eye.
too.
On some crooked eye.
And I say that not to say that I would be slapping his music because I'm with you on that part. If it was lyrical, you gotta be lyrical for me to slap it.
Me too.
But I'm saying I can respect what you're putting down if you're really living that life. You know what I'm sizzling? So
Yep.
I don't know, man. Top 5 producers of all time, Exo.
oh god damn you! Let's
All
see.
time.
Damn it, man! Fucking me with this shit. Let's see. Top 5. God damn it! Can I do top 5 by era?
Yeah.
Larry Smith produced a lot of joints.
Larry Smith.
Rarely talked about. Run
I was
DMC, Curtis Blow, shit like that.
Okay.
Larry Smith. I'd have to say Howie T. Brooklyn, Chubb Rock.
Okay, I know Chubb Rock.
Okay, Howie T.
I'm like, fuck, he's pulling motherfuckers out the bag. I don't know.
Special Ed. He
Okay,
did
I know Special Ed.
That was Howie T.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm mentioning cats that rarely anybody mentions, but I can because I come from that.
He about to come out with
era.
Thurston Howell. I'm like,
No. Even though he produces his own shit too.
Thurston Howell's a motherfucker.
Yeah, that dude is ill. Who'd I say? Larry Smith, right?
Yep.
Howie T.
Howie T.
Damn. Marley Marl.
Okay.
Special Ed, you said.
Yeah, because Special Ed was Howie T. He
Okay, my
produced-
bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Howie T produced him. Who I said? Marley Marl.
Yep.
Marley Marl?
That was the last one. Yep.
Right. This is from this era. This era, the early era. Okay, I got two
Okay.
eras. Okay, are we straight?
He said, I've
Talk
been
your
here for a
shit.
minute.
Yeah, I got two eras. I got to
Talk your shit.
Okay, so Larry Smith,
Howie T.
Howie T, right?
Marley Marl.
Marley Marl, right? I gotta say, slept on as a producer, Eric Sermon.
Ooh, nice.
That's number 4, right?
Shout out EPMD.
That's number 4 from that era, right?
Yep.
Oh, fuck. Mantronic from that era.
Okay.
Okay, Mantronic from that era.
I fuck with it.
This is like 80s shit.
Yeah.
And now it's 80s, 90s, into the 90s shit. Okay.
Okay.
Primo.
Nice. Can't deny
Large
it.
Pro.
Large Professor. Big up. He just dropped a new cut with Terminology and Paul Wall.
Yep. Pete Rock. The remix king. Pete
Course.
Rock. That's 3, right?
Yep.
3, all right.
Nigga, this is real ass hip hop, nigga.
I have to say- yeah, it's a fucking.
Pete Rock did. He was the one that fucking put Nas on in the beginning.
Pete Rock was the remix king. Everybody went to Pete Rock for a remix back then. This is 3, right?
Yep.
From the era I'm on now, currently. All right. Man, it's RZA.
Oof. Nice.
I'd have to say RZA and Muggs.
DJ Oh, shout out. Hey.
yeah.
So,
Yes,
funny
sir.
story.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Tell it. I'm going to let you
Homie,
tell
you
it.
tell it.
The
You
homie,
tell it better than me.
the homie won a motherfucking. So, DJ Muggs just gave out a.
Shout out Muggs.
He got a new video coming out and a new record. And he just had a listening party in L.A.
Right.
My man's won tickets
So you won tickets to it.
to go kick it.
So what happened?
We won the day. Right, he won the day before. We in Des
The
Moines.
day before it went down. Oh yeah, you ain't getting out there. You're not getting out there. And if you win, you'll be asked out.
Right.
Shout out DJ Muggs, Soul
It should be
Assassins.
over.
But yeah. So
That's dope though.
Yeah.
Well,
Just-
shit, congratulations for that, homie.
Let's just say we got some eyes up in that thing.
yeah,
You know what I'm
we had to
saying?
stand in. We had to stand
You
in.
know
The
what I
homie,
mean?
the homie came through and accepted the award from my man.
You know what I mean?
And yeah, and fam was already plugged with all of them. So you know what I mean. So it get kind of. He was actually the one that tagged me in it. And I tagged Ray in it.
Yeah.
And so that it all
Yeah,
worked
he
out.
tagged me and I won.
Yeah. So mad respect on that. Yeah. DJ Muggs is on fire right now. All the projects
Yeah, he
he's
is.
dropping. I mean,
I mean, it's Muggs. What do you expect?
yeah. He did House of Pain back in the day. He did all the Cypress
Funk
Hill shit.
Dubious.
Yeah.
Him and I think
I think the
Ralph
Alcoholics.
Ralph Man. No, Alcoholics. I think they produced themselves.
Did they?
That
Okay.
was them and I believe King T produced a lot of their shit.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I might have missed.
Okay, that's a super producer list, man. Let's go top 5 rappers of all time, dog.
Of all time, nah, I gotta go
All
by
time.
era again. I'm sorry.
Hey, give it to us then.
I've been doing this forever. I'm sorry.
Okay, give it
I've
to
been
us.
In this shit.
Hey, I love it because you're giving us 10 essentially. So
Yeah,
you're
no
making
doubt.
you're making your job harder. So
All right, my man.
bring it on.
All right.
Get in the mic though for me.
Shit. I'm gonna tell you this shit.
Burr, burr,
I'm gonna
burr,
go
burr.
from when I was a lad. Can I say a little youth? All right?
back. We're going
A
back.
little youth back then. My first rhymes and shit. Well, the first cats I ever seen rhyming was cats from my neighborhood. G-Force. And that was at block parties. This was before the Sugar Hill Gang came out with the hip, the hop. before that. This was maybe like a year before that, okay? Maybe
Okay.
2. All right, that's the first thing. But when it comes to my era, cats that you all know and appreciate, first era, the early 80s. I'm going to do the early 80s first. Okay?
Let me pause real quick. Are we jumping in on this one too? I thought we was gonna jump in on the last one.
Let's jump in on this one.
Okay, so we're gonna do
Early
ours
80s,
too.
all right? You ready? Here goes my top 5 from the early 80s. Melly Mel,
Okay.
Kumo D. No specific order, okay? Melly Mel, Kumo D, okay? Spoonie G.
Man, put them in order, man.
No, man.
I knew he was fucking with Ray.
Damn you.
He's always
Listen,
trying to
Ray,
put
you
them
want
on,
them in
man.
order? I'll give you Melly Mel. That's number
Put them
1.
in order, man.
Okay, Melly Mel.
There we go.
Coño, this guy's not easy. Melly Mel. Who else did I say?
Kumo D.
Kumo D. Harlem Cat. You know, Harlem Cat. Gotta mention Kumo D.
No
Hold
doubt, no doubt.
Harlem all day. Spoonie G, another Harlem Cat.
Hold them.
Harlem all day. That's 3, right?
Yep.
That's 3.
Grandmaster Caz.
Boom. The legend.
Grandmaster
The
Caz.
pioneer.
Let's see. Who do I have?
Grandmaster Cass.
Go. Who else?
Spoonie G.
Okay.
Melly Mel.
Mhm.
Kumo D. I can't remember a motherfucker's order, but I remember that.
It don't matter the order. It
hard.
don't matter because back then when I was a kid, that was the magnificent 5 for me.
There it is. Who was the
I
5?
still got to give you one more. So I can't. Hold up. I said Grandmaster Caz, right?
Yep.
Cowboy, man. I named myself, rest in peace. I named myself Little Cowboy. That was like my second MC name, Little Cowboy, after Cowboy. from the Furious 5. That was my dude.
Nice.
All right, so that's 80s, early 80s, right?
Yes,
Yep.
sirski.
You wanna go mid to late?
Let's do it.
Mid to late. Oh shit. Fucking dug my own hole here.
I told you.
All right, A, Run from Run DMC.
Yes,
Okay.
sirski.
Reverend
Okay?
Reverend Run.
Whether you like him or not, he was the shit then. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you listening to him now, you're like, ah! But back then when the shit was just bubbling.
Oh, yeah.
My Adidas.
All that shit. Even before that. I'd have to say Rakim Allah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, the God.
got MC.
The power of voice.
Hello.
I'd have to say Chuck D.
Chuck D.
My nigga right there.
Oh my goodness. Did I give you Cube? Because you got to put Cube
Nope.
in.
Boom. There we go. There we go. Chuck D.
Chuck D, go ahead.
You got Rakim,
Rakim,
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
Shit, who's for?
Coogee Rap.
Yeah, without a doubt. I was
Is
waiting.
that my
I was-
5?
I was waiting for you to say it.
Is that my 5?
That was 5.
All right, so that was the mid to late. That was the mid to 90s era, right?
Yeah.
Can I do one more?
Let's do it.
Yeah. Fuck with us, man. Hey, this is
You
great.
the guest. You the
This is
guest.
great.
Take myself in? Nah.
And every
This
single
is
one of
great.
these is hip hop.
Let's
Yeah.
start with KRS-One.
Mm.
Let's start with
Bam.
Big Daddy Kane.
Okay.
Do
So,
Big Daddy
okay.
Kane, suck it.
I was listening to Kane today.
Okay. Hey, whether you wanna hear this or not, I'd have to say Ice-T. A lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah, right, boy.
Motherfucker Ice-T.
Yes,
Ice
sir.
motherfucking T.
I saw him last year. Not to interrupt. I saw him last year. No, I'm sorry. 3 years ago at
Soundset.
Soundset.
Me too. That shit was dope.
He fucking killed it.
He was
killed
dope
it.
as fuck.
Bro, he was up on stage and
Man,
putting
he
in work.
brought old dude up on stage.
Yeah.
That shit was. That was the first time I seen him live. I've been waiting since 6 in the morning to see this motherfucker.
Bro.
live. I've missed him so many times back home.
MC Ice-T.
Hey, and Scarface. Let's add Scarface.
There we go.
And that's it, right?
Yep.
There you go. And you want to bring it to the 2000s?
Uncle
You
Face.
want to bring it to the
He said,
2000s?
Bring us to
sprinkle
it.
some more on.
Hey, we here. We here. Bring it to us.
Hit him.
We here.
Hit him.
We here.
Man, 2000s. Man, let's
We ain't
let's
never
start
had
with
no
J.R.
top
Ryder.
This man giving us a top 20,
Let's
Cuddy.
start with J.R. Ryder, the writer of writers, the Ethiopian. 'Cause he hungry. Hey,
I fuck with it.
hey, outside of Cameron, hey, Dipset. Let's talk Dipset, okay? I'm
Joel
from Harlem, I can
Santana.
talk this shit up.
Hold him.
All right? Joel Santana,
Beast.
Cameron.
Killer.
Jim Jones stepping it up.
Yep.
One eye
Capo.
Willie Capo
That's
status.
how I see it. when it comes to that.
Capo.
But shit, man, from the 2000s, there was a many of them. I mean, come on, Beanie Siegel, Cameron too, J.R. Ryder, Uncasa, come on, a lot of cats.
Yeah, it was heavy.
I think I'm surprised that to hear somebody like you not say Nas one time.
I'll say Nas.
That's impressive.
I'll say Nas.
No, I'm just saying though, like I don't know,
But you know what?
I just
you
feel
gotta
like
understand before Nas, there
crazy.
was Grandmaster Caz and
Yeah.
shit like that, and that's the way I see that.
Yeah.
And you know, and the thing is this hip hop motherfuckers. Tomorrow I may say Nas,
No doubt.
and I may not say Grandmaster Caz.
No doubt.
I mean, it's just so many.
That's fair.
I grew up on this shit, yo. I grew up on this is my culture.
Yes, sir.
I grew up on this shit.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? I could name them all.
That's
one
just
day
hard.
If you know, it's fucking hip hop.
Well, shit, I'm gonna go with my top 5. I'm not gonna do no top 20. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that man
Do it.
put in the ultra work. Top 5. Top 5.
East Coast or West Coast? Oh,
It's everywhere.
Midwest or South? Oh,
It's everywhere.
I'm gonna fuck you up. You gotta have to give me 20 with it. Do it.
All right. Number 5.
Do it.
Oh,
I'm
Ray gonna do them in
going-
order.
Ray don't play.
Number 5, I'm going Brother Lynch Hung.
Okay. The coat hanger
A
strangler.
lot of cats don't mention them, and they should, cause that cat had bars too.
Yeah, he did.
Rest in peace.
Number 4. Number 4, I'm going Scarface. Oh my goodness, I'm only down to 3 already.
There's so many, bro.
3 more.
It's so difficult.
I can't figure out where to put my hand. I'm just gonna quit.
Number 3, Ice Cube.
Boom. Cube Vision.
Number 2, Tech 9.
Tech 9.
Number 1, King Crooked, Crooked Eye.
Crooked Eye. Okay.
That was difficult,
I
dog.
fuck with that list.
That was difficult.
Fuck with that list. So I'm kind of like Exo in the fact that my list, you know what I mean, it might gravitate over here a little bit. It might gravitate over here. I'm not just locked in. But I've definitely been on my heavy hitter spitter shit. And, you know, I used to be, so
Number 5.
I was born in 84, and my shit was really locked in on like that Spice One,
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg, you know what I mean? Just that straight G shit in the beginning.
Absolutely.
And now I've kind of gravitated a little more to just that ultra lyrical shit, you know what I mean? Okay. And so, you know what I mean? Like these days, I'm fucking with that Tech 9, without a doubt. You know what I mean? Ah, see?
That's 5, dog.
You
Aaron,
putting the numbers on the
you heard it, Tech. He put you at 5. Put you at 5, Tech.
So that's 5.
Tech's my homie, too, so.
Put you at 5.
That's what it is, bro.
Put you at 5.
No, put Tech at 1. Tech is not 5. Tech is 1. All right? KC mode.
Tech 91.
Tech is...
Bro, you went from 5 to 1. You good, Tech.
Motherfuckers
Good, Tech.
Motherfuckers roasted me on my own podcast, bro. What the fuck? All right. So, Tech 9. Tech 9. Fuck, it just got warm in here. Tech 9 number 1. I'm going Chino XL. Chino's up in there. I'm going King Crooked. You know what I mean? Joel Ortiz. Gotta be in there.
New joint they got is banging.
Oh, bro.
Pretty banging.
He got another new one coming out called Signature. That's about to drop on
Dog,
Mellow
Joel
Music.
Ortiz is so underrated.
Yeah, bro, he's on a
There's
whole
many
nother.
underrated cats out there. And hardly mentioned cats.
Yeah.
That boy Joel Ortiz, though, nigga. Ooh.
I gotta throw my man M in there. You know what I mean? He's
that's
holding it
good.
down for the culture, and I definitely I fuck with him on the bar. He stayed true to the bars. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And I mean that's my bar list, but that's all I've been listening to is just heavy spitters right now.
Now give me 5 of your favorite bars now.
No, shit. Nah.
But yeah, yo, I mean, those are all good fucking names, B. We threw out there, bro.
Okay, so I'm going to ask y'all a question. Let's take it back to early hip-hop, okay? Like when we were young, like when you were first influenced by hip-hop, right? What is one memorable music video that you remember as a young man or as a shorty? A music video that just always stuck with you, you know what I'm saying? That a hip-hop video
Gotta be
specifically.
a hip hop video.
Hip-hop.
Oh,
Like a music video, like
I was gonna go. So my first thought, as soon as you said it, was nothing but a G thing.
nothing but a G thing. I'm in that realm, too.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to Snoop Dogg, What's My Name? You know what I'm saying?
When he turned into
that
the dog.
better not be up in there.
Damn, man, y'all making me feel old as fuck.
That dog better not be up in there.
I'm trying to think, man, my first rap video that I felt.
Shout out Dr. Dre and Ed Lover for breaking these videos back then. Yo, MTV Raps.
Real spit.
Man, B, y'all got me on that one.
Just a memorable one that you remember, like, just like, damn, I'll never in life forget that music video.
Rockbox, Run DMC, Rockbox.
Rockbox, okay.
Black and white.
I gotta watch that. I don't think I've
all
ever
heavy.
seen that shit. What about you, Steve-O?
Rockbox,
Run DMC. I don't even think I'm familiar with the record.
I remember when the joint,
That was their first album.
the joint they did with Aerosmith.
That was their,
Walk This Way.
That was their third album.
Okay, I remember that one.
Raids in Hell.
That one was real big.
That's when they did that crossover.
Yep. Yeah,
That's when they really blew up.
and that was when it started getting pushed on fucking, you know what I mean, like MTV and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they did the Rockbox and shit on MTV.
Okay.
That one's memorable. But I have to say, and it wasn't a hip hop video, but she still rapped. I'd have to say Blondie, and that was Rapture. And I'm talking about me being a fucking kid, like 11 maybe.
I've heard
12.
people. I've heard people try and make the argument that Blondie was one of the first rappers.
She did a dope ass song, but I'm sorry, Blondie.
Yeah,
You're not
yeah.
a rapper to me. Yeah, you hung out with Fab Five. Yeah, you hung out with a lot of cats. But no.
Yeah.
But I still respect it as a song. Like, and the first video, like I said, it's not a hip hop video, but she rapped on it. And
Yeah.
I'd have to say that and then Rockbox, to be completely honest with you.
So with you being from Harlem, is that correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
West
so-
side, the best side.
Shout
know
out
what
to
I'm
KT is dope for chiming in. Appreciate you watching.
Shout out my sister KT is
She
dope.
said, "Don't lose your best friend, Steve. You put Tech 9 at number 1."
Jeez.
Told you, Tech.
1. Tech is number 1. All right.
5. But being from Harlem, let me ask you, obviously some of the popular rappers from our era from Harlem was the Dipset, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cameron, Mace.
Notorious B.I.G.
What are some of your
Well,
what are some of your favorite Mace records?
oh my goodness, bro.
Get up on the mic.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was never a Mace fan.
Thank
Never
you.
a Mace fan. Okay.
I
I'm
never
not-
was. I never was.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do the
was-
puffy jackets.
No, it wasn't even that. It was just like I didn't like. I thought he was lazy. He sounded lazy to me. I don't give a fuck. I'll say it. You sounded lazy, Mace.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay. What were some of your favorite Cameron records?
Oh, fuck.
That
Chihuahua,
killer-
Wale.
Nah, that Killer Cayenne joint.
That's Nas.
Just kidding.
That joint. That Purple Haze.
Yeah.
Fuck. A lot of joints from Cam. They was mixtape heavy.
Yeah, they was.
I went up. I got all the way up to like 6, and then I went into the Jewel's joints, the Back Like Cook Crack series,
Okay.
and then I went into the Hell Rail joints, and then I went into the JL Writers. God damn, B.
So how did you feel about I think
They killed it. The Dipset had it held down for a grip.
I think Dipset and Cameron, they was some of the first rappers to introduce the pink era. How did you feel about that?
They really
Yo,
were.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When niggas was rocking pink, I was rocking purple.
Okay.
I mean, that's a royal color. I mean, look at
Yeah.
Harlem, purple City, purple,
Yeah.
purple, Harlem, purple.
That
I was rocking a lot of purple.
Bird Gang.
I was rocking a lot of purple when cats was rocking pink. I ain't gonna front.
I couldn't do the pink.
Couldn't do the pink.
Nah.
I wasn't rocking pink then. I was rocking purple.
What's wrong with pink? What's our opinions about
I mean, I
rappers
just-
rocking pink?
I'll let y'all speak. I'll tell you.
I look wild walking around wearing some
Okay.
pink. Motherfuckers get the wrong idea and shit.
Okay,
You know what I
hear
mean?
I hear you. For me, it's always obviously been a feminine color. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm old school. I just associate pink with girls and blue for boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I got a little bit of that, but I got this white ass complexion too. So I'm out there
Yeah.
in some pink. I'm just gonna look neon. You know what I mean?
What about you, Exo?
Man, when it comes to me, my man, I'm gonna be honest with you. What was the question?
He
How do you feel about grown men rocking pink?
All right. So when it came to that type of shit back then, okay, we're talking about that era.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay? When it came to that era, here's the thing in New York, right? It's like every city I've been to, once a style booms, everybody's rocking to that same style. Everybody and their mother's rocking something pink.
So it wasn't
like,
crazy to see it. Everybody
I'ma
was
go
doing
left.
it.
I'm gonna go left and rock purple,
Okay.
He said, I ain't gonna be a follower, I'm a leader.
basically. But you know, Royals are purple. Purple's a royal color.
Lakers.
Been a lot of royalty. Like,
Respect.
and
So
it's Harlem all day.
so let's keep it Harlem. Do you watch are you tuned into the It Is What It Is sports show with
It is
Mace
what it
and
is. Yes, I
Cameron?
am.
What you feel about that shit?
Yo, I think them cats know what they doing it. They both play ball.
Yeah.
They can talk sports.
That
And it's
shit is
entertaining
hilarious.
as fuck. Hey, shouts to Tim Levels TV too. He from Harlem.
Okay.
He from 151st and Broadway. He got his joint popping on Instagram, as well. He's another Harlem cat out there trying to do his thing.
You familiar with that at all, Steve-O?
I'm not,
It
but-
is what
And
it
he don't
is.
rap.
I just obviously it's a sports TV show that they got Cam on.
It's a podcast, okay? So it's Cameron and Mace, and they talk sports.
Okay.
Just
It's a
like,
sportcast, really.
nah,
Or
and it's
podcast.
straight hood though.
Straight
I
up.
just
a lot of pauses. Too many pauses.
It's nigga, bitch, like it's hood.
I just got put up on a new one. It was a Spotify ad? I think it was. And apparently Barstool Radio, is it Barstool Sports?
Okay.
Has Jadakiss hosting a sports radio show.
That's dope.
Yeah, and I guess he was gonna have Fat Joe on there because Fat Joe was gonna. At one point he was gonna be a coach. Does this sound right for the Knicks?
I'm not sure.
He was gonna retire and was gonna be the coach for the Knicks or something.
That's too far-fetched. Sorry, Joe.
They might have just been hyping up the TV show and
Sorry, Joe. That's too far-fetched for me, bruh.
They might have just been trying to hype up the show and talk crazy. I don't know, but it was
Yeah.
a little ad that popped up on Spotify, and they were pushing this new TV program or radio program, and
I can see it.
yeah,
I mean, they seeing it. They seeing Cam and Mason's.
Yeah.
That's bank. What they did, a mill? Didn't they sign
That's
for
just
a
hard.
mill?
well,
I
I
think
mean,
they did, though.
Bro, so they seeing that as a blueprint, basically.
he ain't NYC, but you can't really say New York without saying Jadakiss either. I mean,
Yeah.
he might be from Yonkers,
He's
but
like that.
That don't matter.
he represents New York like a motherfucker.
Of course.
He's like that.
Yonkers is in New York. That don't
Right.
matter.
He's like that.
See, to me, I was the type of cat that I'm a Harlem cat. Yes, I'm from Uptown. I represent Harlem, Washington Heights, and the Bronx heavy. But I was the type of cat to go to Brooklyn if shit was popping because I'm a hip hop dude.
Hey,
I go
man.
to every borough. I don't care. I ain't there for beef.
Yeah,
I'm there to see my artists rock, and then I get the fuck out of there
yep.
before the shit pops off.
We was out there in Corona, Queens. We went by the Mets Stadium when we was out there. We saw it all.
That's
yeah,
hard.
Did you go to Yankee Stadium?
we did. So I filmed with Rusty Jucks.
Dope.
In front of the. My bad. I forgot Rusty Jucks when we was talking about the last run.
Boot camp.
Boot camp click.
All day.
Exactly. Sean Price. Yeah,
Rest in
yeah.
peace.
That's
Yeah,
dope
man.
as hell.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Rusty Jug. What?
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
So let's spin off. Let's talk a little bit sports, man. Who your sports teams? NFL, NBA, MLB, hockey.
Who, me?
Yes, sirski.
Shit, when it comes to baseball, I gotta say the New York Yanks and the Los Angeles the Dodgers. I'm gonna tell you
Okay.
what put me on to the Dodgers. Okay, it was the World Series between them and the Yanks. Okay, when Fernando Venezuela was.
What year was that?
Oh my fucking goodness, B.
I don't watch
I ain't
baseball.
saying my age up on it now.
You already told us.
Man, 79.
Okay,
80.
okay.
Okay.
I think it was 79. I think 78, 80.
That's when you became a fan of the Dodgers.
I became a fan of the Dodgers the moment I seen Fernando Valenzuela pitching because I had never seen somebody brown
Yeah.
fucking pitching
That's
in my
hard.
life.
Oh, that's dope.
And that shit, and I didn't give a fuck where he was from.
Yeah.
I didn't give a fuck about that shit. I know he was brown.
That's tight.
And that to me was like inspirational shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started
That's enough.
liking baseball even more.
Yeah, that's hard.
But yeah, when it comes to baseball, Yanks first, of course, and then the Dodgers. Because remember, Dodgers was from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
When it comes to AAA teams, the Brooklyn Cyclones and the Iowa Cubs, even though y'all both stay losing, B.
Yeah.
But it's all good. At least we got a dope ass stadium here.
Let's talk NBA.
NBA, man, I'd have to say the Knicks, of course.
And it's tough over there. It's tough being a Knicks fan.
It's tough being a Knicks fan. Knicks tape. Yo, it's tough being a Knicks fan. But you know what? It is what it is.
It's tough over there.
Fuck with the Knicks. Let's do top 3.
Does Jay-Z still own the Knicks? Didn't he buy the Knicks?
No, he was fucking with the Brooklyn Nets at
That's
one
what
point
it was.
in time.
Okay.
He has ownership with the Nets, I think. I'm not sure. Let's do top 3 when it comes to the. Let's do top 3 when it comes to basketball.
Top 3 what?
Well,
Players?
teams for me.
Top 3 teams?
Top 3 teams. I'm gonna hit you right
Damn,
now.
nigga, you got 3 basketball teams?
Yeah, basketball.
He said I spread the love around.
I got to. I mean, why wouldn't I? Hey, I'm Puerto Rican. I run DR shit. That's how much love I got for shit.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Dominican cats, be dead ass.
So let's go. What's your basketball teams? Talk
The
to
Knicks,
us.
right?
Yes, Sirski.
First, okay. Second, I have to put the Lakers.
Yeah.
Okay? The Lakers. And back then, the Twin Towers. Who the Twin Towers? If y'all know basketball, y'all know
The Spurs.
Twin Towers.
Shit, I was going with Duncan and Robinson.
Nah, B. Hakeem Olajuwon.
The
Okay.
Dream.
Simpson, what?
The Dream.
Ooh. Those are my 3 teams. Like.
Okay.
That's
When
what's
it comes
up.
to football, bro, on the honest shit, I don't follow football as I should. When I was younger, I followed it. I was a big Giants fan and Buffalo. I never fuck with the Jets. I'm sorry, Jets. I don't know.
Ray don't really watch basketball, do you?
Oh, he loves it. He loves it. He just don't like them Giants, though.
I mean, it is what it is. My brother was a fucking Patriots fan.
He don't
so
like
it
them
was
either.
like that. It was like that.
I don't like Philly. I don't like the
Wow.
Giants. And I don't like the Commanders.
What? You don't like the Giants or the Commanders? Or Philly? Shouts to Philly, though.
No.
A lot of records out there. I used to
Yeah.
for a lot of records out there back in the 90s.
Shout out
Jedi
Philly.
mind tricks.
Shout out Philly cheesesteak. That's about
Hey,
it.
shout out North Philly and all my people from Quebradillas who live in North Philly. Ow, if you know, you know. And if you don't, pues te jodiste. But yo, on the real, what other team? What other sports?
I mean, remember the 3 main
The
ones.
3 main, right?
You know what I'm saying? Unless
I
you
don't
fuck with some hockey.
I don't fuck with hockey or soccer, none of that shit. I don't
Okay.
really play sports. Hey, when I was growing up, I was the shortest cat with the thickest glasses. You think I was into sports? I grabbed the mic, though. I gravitated toward the mic.
Yes, sir.
That's what I liked.
Amen.
And I would spit rhymes.
Hit him with the garage question, Steve-O.
All right, dog. You get 3 rides. You get a new school, an old school, and a hoopty. What you got in the garage? Money ain't an option.
A new school?
Getting the mic, though.
A new school? Well, goddamn, B. What's new out there? I don't fucking know.
Get you a Tesla.
I really don't give a fuck about vehicles.
You're not a car guy.
I just gave my Cadillac to my son. I don't really drive no more.
Oh, that's love.
Yeah, no doubt. That's my son. I love him. Shouts to you, Justin. Let's see. Whatever Mercedes got out now.
Okay.
The truck, you know the square
The
truck?
G-Wagon.
There you go. The G-Wagon. That's new school, right?
Yeah.
What you say, old school?
Yo.
I just have to go with the 6'3 Impala.
Nice.
And the hoopty, man, come on, man. Capri Classic, 4-door, come on, banging. Midwest
Hood classic,
banger.
man, yeah.
That's a Midwest banger.
Everybody
if you ain't
wanted
up on
that.
those, you ain't up on shit.
Everybody
But,
wanted one.
Yeah, weak asses.
Man, for me, duty, I'm going to go for the new school. I'm going to go the newest version of a Cadillac CTS.
How's that looking?
Ray's a Cadillac guy.
You know what I'm
Shit,
saying? It's
like Cadillacs.
it's real sexy. You know what I'm saying? Then for the old school, I'm going to 87 motherfucking Cadillac Brougham.
I knew you was I was waiting for you to say
That's a nice
Bonneville.
one, too. That was a nice one.
87 Cadillac Brougham. You know what I'm saying?
That was a nice one.
And then for the hoopty, let's go 1995 Cadillac DeVille.
The DeVille. He said the DeVille.
Yes,
And
sir.
in case y'all didn't catch it, Ray's into Cadillacs.
Yeah, I love Caddy.
Caddy.
Honorable mention 2010 Escalade XL. You know what I'm saying?
This podcast is not sponsored by Cadillac,
At all.
but we'll take one and we'll
But it
drive it
should
around
be.
for a little bit if you want.
No doubt.
All right, I'm gonna keep it true on this one. Old school 64 Chevy Impala, which I got.
Talk your shit.
You know what I mean? We just got done doing the transmission pan on it.
Nice.
And cleaned out the filter and everything. Got it looking nice. Popped out the windshield, rewrapped it. It's looking fresh. Got it out on the block the other day.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I got the 6.4 for the old school. For the hoopty, I'm rocking my Honda. It's a 4-door, you know what I mean? Get me around, great
What
on
Honda,
gas.
What model?
I got an Accord. I got an Accord.
Fresh,
Yeah. You know what I mean?
We used to call them Bahapanti.
Nice.
They used to pull panties out. That's real talk.
Abajo.
Baja.
And then for the new school, I'm going Tesla, baby. Give me a Tesla. Let that motherfucker drive itself.
Hey, did you see that Tesla that fucking stopped in the middle of the Lincoln Tunnel?
No.
This dude had it like, what is it, automatic drive or some shit?
Yeah.
You could just chill. That shit automatically stopped on his ass, bro. And he caused a fucking 8-car collision in the tunnel.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, bro, that ass.
Elon, you better fix the glitch.
You better fix that shit, motherfucker. What happened to them mini houses you was making, bitch ass motherfucker? You lying.
So let's go. Are you into comedy at all?
Yeah, I love comedy.
Top 5
I knew you
comedians.
guys had. Let's start with Richard Pryor.
Woof.
Well, let's do Red Fox.
Legends.
Let's start with Red Fox, then Richard Pryor.
Amen.
Okay? Let's do Freddie Prinze.
Okay.
Okay? Let's do, and this is,
Senior.
yeah, Senior. Thank you. Shit.
Because Junior wasn't a comedian.
These young
Else,
motherfuckers, you know.
I said Red Fox. Said Richard Pryor. Said
Freddie
let's do
Prinze.
Chevy Chase.
Oh, nice.
Chevy.
Let's do John Candy just cause.
I love it.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Come on,
Look
B.
how he said John Candy and Chevy Chase.
Come on.
He said,
We ain't never heard that shit here.
Come on, B.
he said you ain't doing it right. You gotta line your pockets
Hey,
with baggies
honorable
before you go to
mention.
the buffet.
Honorable mention, Garrett Morrison. Come on, B. That man
Garrett
is-
Morris?
Come on, B. That man
Wow.
didn't get enough mention.
That's beautiful,
That's
man.
SNL royalty right there, B.
I apologize to the listeners. All the mics just peeked out.
Sorry, y'all. I'll be on that.
Hey, man, for me,
Pitch type shit.
top 5 comedians. Okay. Number 5, I will go Lavelle Crawford.
Okay.
Number 4, I will go Bruce.
Okay.
Damn, B.
Nice.
That's a name that's hardly mentioned.
Yeah.
Number 3, Eddie Griffin.
Nice.
Okay.
Kansas City's own.
Number 2, D.L. Hughley.
Oh, legendary.
And then number 1, Steve Harvey.
There you go.
Nice. Nice. All right. I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna definitely go Richard Pryor.
Okay,
He's a
5
goat.
or 1.
You didn't say numbers.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
always
I thought mine
gotta
was
put a
5 for 1.
motherfucker on the box.
I thought I said 5 to 1. I thought mine were all numbered. My bad. I thought they were all numbered.
Maybe.
Go for it.
Rich got to be number 1 then.
There you go.
God damn. All right. Rich.
Turn the heat up in this bitch.
I know, right?
Do it.
Fix my shirt collar
Let's
here.
do it.
Richard Pryor, number 1, without a doubt. I'm sliding Rob Williams up in there.
I like
what
that.
I think
Rest in peace.
I think these probably all just gonna run through the Comedy Store out in L.A.
This stand-up is hilarious.
Yeah. We got Richard Pryor, Rob Williams. Ooh, you know what? We're gonna go back East Coast. We're gonna go Bill Burr.
Burr. Your brother.
I gotta throw my man Cat Williams in there. We just got tickets to see him at Wells Fargo.
Love that.
You know what I mean?
I love Cat.
Me and Ray going to see Cat Williams.
Yeah, you're.
Who else? Number 5. Who's a good one? Chappelle. Fuck.
Very nice.
You can't not say Chappelle.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Shit, that's a good name.
Okay. Top 5 actors all time.
Ooh.
Mine? Start with me?
Get in the microphone. Talk to us,
Bro,
baby.
I'm not going to give you no numbers. I don't, y'all do the numbers.
He said, "Fuck the numbers."
No mathematics here tonight, bro. I'm sorry.
What about niggonometry?
Ray and his fucking
Or
numbers.
cashmatics?
Word. Robert De Niro.
Ooh.
Al Pacino.
Nice.
He's a mob guy. He's a mafia guy.
Forget about it.
Robin Williams.
Nice. This is 3.
I'd have to put Denzel up in there.
Oh.
Zell. It's Denzel.
Is it Denzel?
It's Denzel.
I'm 4, right?
Yes, sir.
One away. Actors.
Apparently, it's Denzel Washington.
Denzel, what up? Hit me up, Papa, for that collab. You know what we're talking about. Nah, shit. Who the
Call that nigga Denzel.
Man, it's a tough one, bro.
Red, you put the chitlin dip back in the fridge.
Like I said, chitlin dip.
Man, I can't, bro.
One more, baby.
Number five.
Number 5.
Bring us home. Bring us home.
Bring us home.
Fuck, let's do Eddie Murphy, B.
Okay, there you go.
Murph.
Axel Foley.
Murph. I love it.
And you know what? Shouts to fucking Bruce Willis. Rest in peace, bro. God.
Did he
bro.
pass away?
He went?
I heard he passed. I'm not sure, but that's
No,
what
he
I
just
heard.
he just can't
He's
talk
catatonic.
now.
He's
Yeah,
catatonic
yeah.
now.
I heard he gone. I'm not sure. I hope not.
I don't think
Yeah.
so. I don't
But
think
dude,
so.
that dude.
That's
was
my
so
guy.
Boom, boom, boom. Man, he put out so many bangers.
Yeah.
Bro. Even when he did the TV series when he played
Moonlighting?
the detective. Moonlighting, bro. Come on, man. That was classic Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis is my favorite actor.
That dude was
Wow.
ill, bro.
Yeah. Die Hard.
Give it to us then. What's the list?
Oh man, Bruce Willis. I got Dave up in there again. Chappelle.
Yep.
I might have to go. I gotta go Ip Man. You know what I mean? Donnie Yen. I've been on this kung fu shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm into the funny ones though. You know what I mean? So I might have to go. I got Chappelle in there. Who else? Who am I fucking with? Fuck. What have I been watching? What do I like? Damn. I was going good for a minute there, and then we yeah. All right. That's 3. I got fuck. Damn, draw a blank. All right. I'm gonna go.
Take us home, baby.
I know, right? All right. I'm gonna go with. I said Chappelle. I said Bruce Willis. I said. Shit.
The kung fu guy.
Oh, yep. Donnie Yen. Ip Man. I'm going. I'm gonna go Chris Rock. He had some amazing films.
Yes, he did.
You know what I mean?
I think I love my wife.
And and I'm
I'm
going
just playing, babe. I love the hell out you.
and I'm going number 5. Bring it home. I'm going
Chris Farley.
Farley's a good one. I like Farley. It's Tommy Boy. Fuck it, we'll throw Farley in there.
There it is.
There we
There
go.
it is.
Little David Spade, Chris Farley action. Tommy Boy.
All right. Shit, it is on I. Okay. Number 5. Let's go.
I should have been thinking instead of listening when it was my turn.
Number 5. Let's go. Will Smith.
Nice.
I like Will Smith.
Wait, did you just say that because I said Chris Rock? Is that what we got going on?
Boy. Number 4. Let's go. Denzel Washington.
Denzel. Peace, Denzel.
You know what I'm saying? Number 3. Let's go. Jamie Foxx.
Ooh, nice.
Number 2.
Jamie got a new movie coming out too
Number 2.
with Tommy Lee Jones.
Eddie Murphy. Then number 1. Man, let's go Martin Lawrence.
Nice.
Let's go Martin Lawrence.
There we go. Bad boys.
Yeah, dog.
That was a solid list.
That was hard too, y'all.
Yeah.
I felt the pressure.
Yeah.
I felt that pressure.
I was sitting there looking at a blank wall trying to think
Yeah.
of what movies I'd watch.
Hey, and I had time to think too.
Right.
But that's
Be like that, man.
that's what we
Yeah.
do at MCTV. We turn the heat up on your ass,
You know
boy.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real talk.
Okay, man. Let's round it off, man. Best local eats. The best local eats, man.
What kind of food do you like first? What dip a
Man,
toe
I've
in
been
it?
doing, honestly, I've been doing healthy. I really don't eat out no more.
Okay.
Because I don't. But when I was,
You
Yeah,
say healthy
talk
like
to us.
Subway or?
no, like healthy, like, dude, I prep my own shit. Like, I meal prep every day.
Subway.
Piece of trip. That's all I got to say. Piece of trip. Oh, man.
Subway.
Subway.
Okay, hold on. Let me set the mood for you, man. It's Friday night. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're married or not, but you're with the wife or you got a nice date. You know what I'm saying? Y'all dressed up real nice.
She's a
You know
keeper.
what I'm saying? She's a keeper.
Where we going?
You got a big bag. Where you taking her at? Friday night
With a big bag
with a
in
big
Des
bag
Moines.
in Des Moines. Where you going?
Bro, in Des Moines, I'm going to go, and I'm not even going to take the bag with me.
Okay.
I'm not.
I hear you.
I'm not going to put up the bag, B. Let me tell you something. I feel Centro was dope as fuck. Classy as fuck.
Shout out Centro, downtown Des Moines.
Yep.
And what do they specialize in?
Dude, food.
Okay.
Good food. That's all I can say.
Yep.
I can't tell you the specialty, but it's good food. I've had their chicken though; it's pretty dope. Indian spot by Merle Hay, or on my way to Merle Hay.
India Star.
India Star.
Okay.
The Chuela's on point. India Star. Boom. What's the? Do you guys remember the Noodle Zoo on E6?
I don't think I ever had that.
Noodle Zoo. It was a spot. It called Noodle Zoo. That was a spot.
Okay.
Okay.
Man, this place used to be my favorite pizza spot, but y'all fell off. I'm sorry, y'all fell the fuck off. I'm not even gonna mention y'all.
Oh, I gotta know.
Fell off.
Who, man?
I'll tell you.
He said, Domino's, I gave up on you.
Nah, local joint. Good. That used to be one of the top local.
Is it on
joints.
Ingersoll?
You know it. And they fell the fuck off, and you know this.
He was just talking about it the
Shout
other
out
night.
motherfucking Big Tomato, goddammit.
Nah, B, y'all fell off. Your garlic ain't the same. Your shit ain't the same.
Ray said the prices went up too.
Nah, y'all got rid.
Oh,
Listen,
my
y'all got
God.
rid of the big dude with the ponytail. That's what fucked y'all up.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're
R.I.P.
talking
to
about.
you.
You stupid.
R.I.P. to y'all.
Hey, I was just there the other night. They motherfucking pizza is $4 a slice now.
And it's horrible.
$4.
And it's horrible.
It was good to me. I can't
I
cap.
ain't gonna front.
I
Y'all
can't
shit
cap.
was whack to me.
It was good though.
Hey, I've taken people who are pizza heads there.
Yeah.
And told me, yo, what the fuck, B? I'm like, I'm sorry, bro.
Sorry, bro. You
I'm,
stupid.
like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm like, hey, I took my niece there. She still talks shit about me because of that.
Yeah.
She still shits on me. I had to make. Hey, you know what good pizzas though out here?
Where's that?
Pizza dough company, that Des Moines dough,
On
Oh.
University.
dude.
University.
That used to be what?
Strawstone had that the other night.
Yep. That's right up by XBK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
that
it is a
spot right
monster,
there is
bro.
The
The
shit.
large.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the large is the 26 inches. The shit.
Oh, bro.
You can't go wrong, and it's New York style.
Yeah.
Hand tossed.
Thin crust. Yep.
It's dope as fuck.
Yeah. I was impressed.
What else, B?
Shout out Nice Enough.
There's a lot of good spots out here. That
Yeah.
Cuban spot. Have y'all gone to Ceviche?
Yep.
The Cuban spot?
Yeah, over here in East Village.
Yeah, very
Yep.
dope. Very dope. The spot across the street from
And-
here.
and
the
they-
Wasabi 9.
Yep.
It's another.
I
bro,
fuck with some sushi.
Listen, I've had people tell me Des Moines is whack as fuck, but y'all food is on point. And hey,
Women's Home Journal named us the
respect
foodie
that.
capital of the United States.
What about you, Steve-O? Top restaurants.
So, I'm a big fan of Mexican food.
okay.
We eat a lot of Mexican food, but I'm real simple too. You know what I mean? We fuck with Old West on Fleur. The fajita quesadilla is on fucking point.
Okay.
We do what else we do? We do. I can't even think of the name of the joint. The it's like a sushi in a bowl. It's on
Basil,
301.
Cool Basil.
We fuck with Cool Basil heavy. On University out there. That's me and my wife's secret little spot. I let it out the bag though. What else? Yeah, we kind of stick to the south side because I live on the south side. You know what I mean?
That's it. You stick.
Yeah,
to
yeah. I mean, like, you know, there's so many great places to work, and I bartend in a restaurant, so for me, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I get to eat out a lot,
get you.
so you know what I mean? We eat at home a lot too. I'm trying to think. Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, those are for sure.
How about the Mexican spots? Give me your top 3 Mexican spots here in Des Moines.
Monterey on University.
Monterey's pretty decent.
I fuck with Old West.
Okay.
And then El Rey Burrito.
Man, haven't gone there in ages.
Yeah, I used to. I got to know Miguel and Ray.
One on West.
Yep.
Bro, I haven't been there in ages since I first moved here. That big ass burrito.
Yeah.
King
The
burrito.
Ray.
The Ray.
Yeah.
Dude, I like Los Laureles here on
Oh,
the east
yep.
side. That's
Off a Grand.
their vegetarian menu, y'all, is on fire.
And they open
Motherfuckers be
late.
up until 3 a.m.
Yeah,
Bro,
they
they
open
be open
late.
on Saturday. What? That's the lick right
And
there.
they get the
boy.
cracking in there
You
too.
drunk as fuck and you walk in there.
Yeah.
Shit,
doing
man.
it.
For me, man, restaurants. Hey, that's my thing too. Nigga, smoke big dope and then go out to eat. You know what I'm saying? That's my passion. You know what I'm saying?
Hella dope.
Other than this rapping shit, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Johnny's Italian Steakhouse.
I
you
hear
know
they do
what
a
I'm
good
saying?
steak.
Oh,
They do a good prime rib. I give them that. You know what I'm saying? And they stuffed mushrooms is off the chain and keep me coming back. You know what I'm saying?
They make good drinks. They make good drinks.
Best drinks I've ever had.
There
You
you
know what
go.
I'm saying?
Respect.
Southside one. You know what I'm saying? If I like to spend a little cash, I like to go to Fleming's. You know what I'm saying? Out in Jordan Creek. That's
Raise a
me and my
Cadillac.
wife's.
Raise
what
eating
I'm saying?
steak and driving Cadillacs.
You know what I'm saying? That's me and my wife's getaway. Fleming's Steakhouse. Yes, sir. I like TNT Vietnamese. You know what I'm saying? That's on MLK
Okay.
in the High V. No, hell no. It's in the Harding Hills High V and that
gotta
little
peep-
strip mall.
I gotta peep it out.
TNT Vietnamese food. That's just killer.
We got a new comment from KT is dope. She said, y'all are hilarious. Thanks for watching, KT.
Shout out my sister KT is dope. You know what I'm sizzling. What else I'm fucking with? I like habaneros. That's a Hispanic spot up there on Forest. I'm fucking with that. And then
New spot?
it is fairly newer.
Is that the one by Fernando's?
No, it's kind of in the area, but it's further up the street, more by McDonald's and shit.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I like get y'all one more. Give you one
He said,
more.
Jethro's.
Yo, Jethro's,
Fuck
bro.
no.
Jethro's ain't bad, B.
We're not going there. Fuck Jeffro. Hey, check this out. Leachman's Barbecue. That's what y'all need to fuck with. Leachman's Barbecue.
He did put me up on Leachman's.
Yeah.
That was the one I got the cheesesteak at, right?
Yes,
Down at
sir.
8035.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put me
They-
up on Leachman's.
So they just moved to a brick and mortar. They about to open on the 13th of this month.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? So
They're on
shout
point.
out,
Support your local.
shout out that nigga
Amen.
Frank.
Go support
You know what I'm
your
saying?
local eats, for real.
And I think that's it for me on the local side of the food things. Honorable mention, the Polish King, best food truck in Des Moines. You know what I'm talking about?
Shout out Lou.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Big Lou.
Yo,
you know
shout
what I'm
out.
saying?
If y'all into vegan, Veggie Thumper,
I see Veggie Thumper over there by they be in that
Franklin.
they be in that they be over there in that Ace Hardware off of University.
If y'all looking for true
Yeah.
vegan, black owned, Veggie Thumper.
You know who I forgot? I still ain't made it to What the Fries.
Shout out my nigga G-Ball. What the fries,
Word
man?
G-Ball.
He's over there on East 17th and University
Yo,
now.
Red Cats do rap?
Yeah.
I got him on a record probably about 2-3 years ago. It's not a priority, I would say.
Okay.
But you could get him. You could get him. Yeah, you could get him in there. You know what I'm saying? When the temperature is right and everything adds up perfectly. You know what I'm saying?
Be like that.
Shout out my nigga G-Ball though, man.
Respect.
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna pull up there this week and get me some fries. I might do that tomorrow.
Oh, shit, let me know.
You want to do that?
Let's make it
Shit,
happen. We got to
hey.
do it like mid-afternoon because I got to work tomorrow.
Okay, what time you thinking?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Hey, we pull up at 1 o'clock and get some
Shit planned
motherfucking
out
fries.
right here,
You know what I'm
live.
saying? You hear it right here, nigga. So I'm gonna throw the ball to you, Steve-O, wherever you want to go after this, man.
All right. You said you're big on live music, right?
Yes.
Hit me with top concerts, top 5
Oh
concerts.
my fucking God, B.
That's a good question.
1988, right?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on the opener.
All right.
Okay.
It's been a long
It
time.
was a local
I should have
opener.
left you.
This is in Puerto Rico.
Put out a dope beat.
The local,
Okay, you was in Puerto Rico?
I was in Puerto Rico.
Okay. We get international on this one.
Check this out. It was.
Getting the mic cut.
It was Rakim, Eric B and Rakim when they dropped "Follow the Leader" album. Okay.
Wow.
They was second on, and then the headliners was Public Enemy.
Wow.
That was a
Goodness.
fucking. This was the first time I ever seen Flav.
Yeah.
With his antics on stage, and that shit was
Stupid.
the illest hype man ever is Flav, for real.
Said, you
Like,
know what
Fuck
time
yeah,
it
it
that
is?
was a dope show. What you said, top 5?
I mean, you know, whatever you
Top
want to throw.
five?
Yeah, whatever you want to throw at us.
Okay, so that one I gotta say, 1988.
That sounds epic.
I saw. I'd have to
Yeah.
say it wasn't a concert, but it was live at the Apollo, and it was Ice Cube when he dropped Wicked. That
He
album
was at
Wicked,
the Apollo.
Wow.
With Q?
That the second showing got canceled because Brooklyn Strikes Again. Dead ass. Y'all know what I'm saying. If you was there, you know. That joint, shit was dope. I gotta
Nigga,
say,
you seen Cube at the Apollo?
yes, sir. I seen a lot of cats at the Apollo.
That's dope.
Harlem, baby. All day.
That's beautiful, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, who else did I see?
That's that shit hip hop dreams are made of.
No doubt, right? No doubt.
You know who I seen at Lincoln Center? It was a back to school joint, and it,
seen Cube at the Apollo.
yeah, Cube with the Apollo when he dropped that album Wicked. Fucking, it was Gangstar, bro.
Oh, shit.
At Lincoln Center, it
Guru.
was a back
Guru.
to school, yo.
Yeah. That's exactly what my brain went.
Shouts to my homegirl Ruby. Ruby, you remember that? You remember that? You remember that because we went together.
Oh,
And
yeah,
you was
she
shouting out,
remembers.
That's my man.
That
That's
was
my man,
him.
Guru. You my man. I remember that, Ruby. Shouts to you, Ruby. Shit, what other hip hop joint? Man, that fucking Ice-T, man.
Yeah. Soundset.
Sunset
That's hard as
Forever,
fuck.
bro.
Oh, bro.
Sunset Forever is gonna be the live shit, bro.
I got video footage from that.
Do you?
Yeah.
That was a dope one. And seeing KRS-One live, I mean, numerous times, bro. I'd lie if I tell you how many times I've seen him with an accurate number. Cause that cat's like, fuck, bro, more than 5, more than 6 times.
That's
seen that
dope.
cat. Yeah. It's to
What
the
about
point-
you?
Yep.
My bad.
It's all right. It's to the point where it's like, oh, KRS, all right, man. I gotta think about it sometimes.
Right.
Though. For real.
All right. I'm up.
Memorable
next.
shows.
All right. Very first show I got to shoot photos at was Rock the Bells in Denver, Colorado, headlined by Nas and Damian Marley.
But that was the other Rock the Bells, not the LL Cool J.
Right. Yep. This was when Chaz was doing it before that. This was, because it gets real blurry. I
It's a
don't.
mess. It's
Yeah,
a mess.
yeah.
It's a big mess.
Because they had Rock the Bells. I mean, obviously LL was saying it in the 80s and whatnot, but as a company, I guess they pioneered the name. Maybe they don't pioneer, but they was running with the name for a long minute. You know what I mean? Doing the concert series and whatnot. Now they've kind of closed up shop, and LL picked it up. He just did a cruise. Remember we talked about going on the cruise,
and
and then he just had the
Beach party
the
or some
50th anniversary or. Was it the 50th? Yeah, it's 50th anniversary of hip hop was Rock the Bells in
Queens.
Yeah, at like what Brooklyn or at
I'm not sure if it
was
was
like
City Field. Was it City Field?
I think it was. I think it was. But yeah, so I saw Rock the Bells.
What year?
This was 2009,
Dope.
2010.
Chicago?
Denver.
Denver. Okay.
Yep, at Red Rocks Amphitheater up in the mountains.
Right.
And it was headlined by Nas and Damian Marley. Tech 9 was on the lineup. Who else did we have on there? Busta Rhymes, Wiz Spliff Star. It was Slaughterhouse. I mean, it was a stacked lineup.
That's my group.
And I got a photo pass to go out there and shoot the pictures. And that was when I did my first interview with Tech 9, Chris, and Cut backstage at Red Rocks. And I actually interviewed Trav that day too. So shout out to Travis O'Gwen, that's the homie.
Yes, sir.
So
Shout out Big Trav.
So that was the biggest one for me. So I got to put that at number 1. Number 2 would probably be Snoop Dogg in the Game at Valor.
Oh,
How the West was won.
yo. I I think I had just moved here for that one. I didn't make it, but I saw a game at Jordan Creek.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah, he was just walking around.
Number 3 would be, ironically, I think it was How the West Was Won again, but it was Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg on this one with Dub C, Daz, and Corrupt at the Harris Casino in Kansas City. And
Hey.
I ran into Ice Cube in the hallway and chopped
We
it
need
up
to
with
bring back the West Side Connection. Damn. All three of them. Stop the bullshit.
It ain't never finna happen. It ain't
Amen.
never finna happen.
him. Amen.
They done X'd out Mac 10. That shit ain't never finna happen.
Oh,
And Mac 10 just got a new label deal.
fucking Mac 10.
He ain't never fucking with Dub C and Cube again.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's a big old mess. But
Cube-
y'all need to get the
Cube
shit
just
together.
recently spoke on it. And
Did he speak on it again?
recently, as in a few months ago, and he's still saying
He doubled down.
Still saying
he
ain't
doubled
gonna
down,
happen.
saying it's
gonna
probably never gonna
It's
happen.
never gonna happen.
Damn.
Some boundaries will cross. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. Get
And
your
it
shit
was-
together, y'all.
And it was family too, right? It was like a
Yeah.
personal thing. So
Man, get
Yeah.
your shit together. We need the West Side Connection. I don't want to see Cube and Dub C together rocking a show no more unless it's with Mac 10. Boom.
Ain't gonna happen.
I know, damn. It's only a wish, bro. We can still dream, right?
You right.
shit. And then if we keep it moving, I would say Eminem, Royce the 5'9", and D12 at Cam Roxas in Kansas City.
That's hard, nigga.
You're from Kansas City, right?
Des Moines. Well, okay, so I moved here from Wyoming.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So
So you were neighbors with Ye?
I was out there way before Yeezy was. But exact same area. I mean, he was over on the rich side, Jackson Hole. I was in the regular folks side, coal miners
As a
and
regular
shit.
hoe.
Yeah, you know
As a
what I mean?
regular hoe.
Yeah, I went over there.
Yo, that's crazy, Wyoming.
Yeah. All right. I gotta say Wu-Tang at Soundset. They headlined Soundset.
Dude, I like them better here.
That was
At 80-35.
so I didn't see that, but I heard big things about it,
Yeah, I think they rocked out. Did you like Erykah Badu's set?
bro.
She fucking killed it. She
Yeah.
was rocking on the MPC
Yeah.
too. Come on, B.
I
love you, Erykah.
Yeah, I mean Soundset in general. I got so many fond memories. You know what I mean? It was an annual thing for us. We got to see everybody up there. I got to see Beanie Siegel. I'm sorry.
MF Doom.
Yeah. I mean, you name it. DMX, RIPX, DMX rocked the mic up there.
Soundset forever, bro.
For real.
Soundset, man. Damn.
Yeah.
Always a treat.
Run the Jewels.
Always
I mean,
a treat with Soundset.
yeah.
You could never go wrong.
Matter of fact, I seen Black Thought up there. I seen Pharoah Munch up there. You know what I mean? You name it. This was hip hop mecca.
Yeah.
And
And they still do those.
they lost it. I mean, they didn't lose it. They shut it down. We lost it.
Why did they shut it?
They closed. So Rhyme Sayers, from what I gathered, Rhyme Sayers being Slug and Ant from Atmosphere, were the ones that put that on with another company. I think it was called Rose Entertainment or something like that. And it started off in like a Target or a Kmart parking lot or something in the early days, and then it grew to what it was
right.
at the Minnesota State Fair. But they, so they had some turmoil in their company, and a couple artists on their label split. Actually, I think they got let go. There was some allegations that they had done some stuff on tour or whatever, and some things that happened or whatever, and so they got let go. And the label was in a funky spot, and I think they just made the decision to close their shop. Their shop in Minneapolis, which was called Fifth Element, because as we know, there's 4 elements to hip hop.
Right. I remember Fifth Element in
Yeah,
Uptown.
exactly. Yep. And so they closed that recently. That was last year. They closed it, but 2019 was the last year for Soundset.
That's the one we went to.
That was the one we went to.
We lucked out. Bro.
I know, right? Yeah. And so,
Everywhere, bro. West Side Gun,
Yeah.
Conway.
yeah.
Come on, man. That shit was dope.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking 5 stages, MC battles. There was a pre-party the night before at Prince's Club, First Ave. There was a after party at Prince's.
There was so much shit popping.
I mean, they would.
Sunset Forever.
Oh, bro, they would have Sway from Sway in the Morning broadcast live from First Ave, and then he would host the show all day.
I'm telling
I mean, this was
You
hip,
never been to one of those sound sets?
bro. This was
Oh, my
hip hop
goodness.
mecca. It was
Minneapolis?
yeah, it was the
Is-
world's biggest hip hop festival ever had.
My favorite city in the Midwest is Minneapolis. I can't front on the Twin Cities being Minneapolis.
The music scene.
Music is dope out there.
Yeah.
Just like Iowa, just like Des Moines.
Yeah.
Bro, you know how many artists there is here? In Des Moines alone?
Hungry.
That you guys haven't even heard of out there yet?
Right.
And dope ass artists, bro.
Yeah.
Like listen. This is the thing. This is the beauty about fucking Des Moines, right? The dude that you think is the most heard motherfucker out here will fucking outshine you on that fucking stage and take your candy from you. Dead ass. And this is the most heard ass looking dude that you be like, man, that dude ain't about nothing until he hit the stage.
Right.
Dude, there's so many people that surprise me here. Fucking Iowa, man. There's a lot of that. Not only Des Moines, because I can't just Des Moines. Nah, B, there's a lot of talent every fucking where in this state. It's
Diamonds
just-
in the rough.
yeah, there's a lot of them. A lot of them here. Much respect to those people putting in that grind that we ain't even fucking heard of.
Yes, sir.
Real talk.
Because there's a lot of motherfuckers out here.
Yeah.
Even in the graph scene, there's new cats I see up every day.
Yep.
So y'all motherfuckers. To me, it's all about work, bro.
Yeah.
As long as you
Yes,
put in that
sir.
work, you get mad respect. If you a lazy piece of shit, fuck out of here.
I'm on that same shit. You know what I
man,
mean?
You gotta work, man.
I want to see that effort. I want to see you hustling.
Yeah. And you can leave a legacy behind when you pass away, B.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You ain't got to be the best, but I want to see you hustling. You know what I mean? I want to see you moving.
No doubt. All day.
Man, this feels like a good episode, man.
It
Shit,
does.
man. You
We
got
put in 2 hours, y'all.
any shout outs, Exo?
Man, I like to shout out all my exes. Y'all.
Tell them what they missing.
Love you, mommies.
Love you.
Nah, but seriously, I want to shout out all of Des Moines scene, all the Iowa scene. I want to shout out Vern. I want to shout out all the rappers, all the MCs out here, all the ones that we still haven't heard of yet and are soon to be out. You know, I want to shout out y'all too, man, for having me here, man. I appreciate
guy.
y'all.
Respect, dog.
Appreciate y'all for real.
Thanks for coming through, homie.
No doubt.
Shit, nigga. I'm motherfucking Bigg Ray West, B-I-double-G, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the coast, you know.
And it's your boy, that motherfucker Steve. You watching EmceeTV, the podcast, coming at you live from Lightroom's EmceeTV studios in Des Moines, Iowa. You know what I'm saying?
Peace.
We out.
We've been known to snatch a piece or two. Y'all can't take over cause we gon' eat the you. Rock steady like a ginger brought Aretha through. This shit torture and I'ma keep feeding you. On that East Coast shit, y'all better duck down. Price on his dome, 5 on it like yuck mouth. When the plug get knocked, that's when the price jumps. American Nightmare, that's where the Spice won. Rappers running like Ricky in the alleyway. Putting an end to the week, no Saturday. They want static, get it shaking like Cassius Clay. Passionate thugs mixing Douce with Alizé. Don't play with us, them moves ain't got you safe enough. Yelling fuck 'em like Smokey off the angel dust. My life so real, sounds like I made it up. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up. Dangerous, sharper than a razor's touch. We hit that strip and get the caking up. God hate ugly, so ain't no saving us. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up. Big balls don't take